Cinema Production.
All right, we're here. We're live.
Already. All right.
Yo.
Oh yes.
I'm still typing up the list of people.
That's all good. No, it's because I had it go on
Yeah.
muted. I had it live at muted for a few minutes just to let it roll for a bit. Just to let people twinkle in. Actually, no. Let me do.
Where
the
do I
announcement
do
channel.
that?
Announcements. Oh shit! I just forgot about the other thing.
I can't believe you would forget, Cam. What the hell?
That happens, bro.
You should feel ashamed of yourself.
I don't feel ashamed of myself.
There's no shame
So that's
here.
why. No, there can always be shame.
Mm.
Always. I forget, where do you do that? I'm obviously going to stop, but I just want to
You're good.
do something. Yeah. Maybe extras? Yes. Hmm. Hmm.
I've unlocked
Cool.
the map.
Nice. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
The fuck.
Okay. Man, we're really quiet.
For now, I'm just getting my post
Yeah.
posted.
Nice.
I mean, I just woke up. I finished my breakfast. I'm about to take my meds, and then
Yes.
Nice.
Drugs.
Oh my god.
it's
Take
medication
the
time.
drugs.
Mm.
Drug time.
God.
What, Wazy? You're not a fan
We
of drugs?
here at the CamRock YouTube channel do not approve of the usage of unsanctioned medicinal.
I never said that cats should take unprescribed drugs. I'm just saying cats should take their drugs.
Fair.
What do you take me for?
Oh my god. I had it here. Absolutely. Why is it like this? Why do I come here? To talk about this stupid ass
Just
show that I
suffer.
don't even
Lyoko.
like? Exactly. Like that's disgusting. Why am I here? And I don't like the show. Don't like the show. I don't like all of you that much. Why am I here?
I don't know. Secretly,
God.
deep down inside you, you really do love it. Everything about this place.
No, it cannot be something like that. That's disgusting. Here at the Camrock on YouTube channel, we also fucking hate each other.
It's fucking right.
I just stole someone's phone and
Exactly.
dropped it in a pond.
Let's go. Oh my god. That is wow.
What is happening?
What's it? Live voice. Wait, hold on. No, I don't know what he's laughing at. Hold on.
No, I'm a facilitator operating with an gig economy framework. I don't know.
Alright, I've taken my meds. I'm good.
Okay.
Woo.
Damn, that's a big Discord image. Or holy crap.
No, I'm a facilitator operating within a gig economy framework.
What game is this?
Little
Some
kitty
cat
Big City.
game that
You god. Oh, my god.
Is it? It's not the same. Is it the same? Is it a different one or the one that?
it's not
blew up with
Stray.
the- Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
It's less
Okay.
dystopian than Stray, as we discussed earlier. But which was Cat's joke, not mine. But yeah. But that was off stream. But can't
This
take
one
credit
off
for the joke.
Looks like Jory will be joining us very soon here, but let's go ahead and get started. Flower, do the
Cool.
thing.
Do you?
No.
What?
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was gonna say we have to get through the episodes quick before Jory gets
Oh,
here for bragging
It's
rights.
not. It's not happening. it's not happening.
Let me add.
gonna be
Let me
too-
add Jory to the list,
Oh yeah, no problem.
and if he doesn't show up, then we'll just skip over him in the list.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
because we don't hurry before he
Hey,
gets
Adam.
here.
Adam has joined the stream.
Hey, Adam.
Glad you can make it.
Glad to have you, Adam. I should actually look at the stream myself.
Good stuff.
Indeed. Are we still talking about the drugs, or
No, it was not.
Bugs.
And there's a quote.
I have anxiety.
That's actually pretty
Like vitamin
crazy.
D, so I
out
had
of
to take them.
context.
oh, no, you're fine, Cat. I just couldn't help but make that joke.
Oh boy, I'm up first.
Oh yeah, it's back to being rigged. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Am I am like,
I'm
wanna be
kidding.
first.
I know that feeling. Well, I'm showing the wrong chat. There we go. Okay.
what place am I at? I ain't even looking.
You're sixth, second to last,
Oh,
unless.
thank God.
Yeah. You could be before if Jory doesn't show up in time. But yeah, that's enough time. Thank God, though. You
I
say.
gotta go the wrong way. Yeah, I'm in the middle of something, so.
You also playing Sonic Crossroads?
Hell no. I'm playing something worse.
Hell no. Oh, okay. When you say it like that, it makes me think. Okay, we just lost
Okay.
Wazy.
Yeah, I'll wait for Waze.
You just posted on Twitter, so maybe it was an accident. Okay, he's back.
Oh, welcome
there
back.
he is.
Why is the Discord being weird? Hi.
Being a little
Hi.
bitch.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good is weird.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Let me open that episode.
Yeah.
Here, I just gotta get through. I gotta do the summary and then give my thoughts back to back. and then I'll be done
Well,
with this episode.
okay.
You
You
got
could find a
this.
way to make it
I can
like
do it.
mesh.
It's
yeah.
fine. This was bound to happen eventually. So
Yeah. I just don't want to make it too long for you. You know, you could. Yeah.
Okay. Lab
for it.
Rat. I have the
I believe in
episode. I mean, I watched it, but so we get through the intro.
Full of all
Yeah.
parts.
So the episode starts. Everyone's chilling at the cafeteria eating food, and then Jeremy shows up, and he's like, "Yo, I got a cool new thing called teleportation, where I can transfer the specters." I can transfer you guys to the real world from a replica, and we're gonna try it out tonight. And everyone's like, "Whoa, crazy," but okay. I guess I was debating if I should mention this. I guess I will now. There's this bit where Jeremy explains it in like his typical techno babble, and then Odd understood it all, and everyone's like, "You understood that?" And Odd's like, "Yeah, it's not that complicated."
No.
After I guess this is breakfast. This is breakfast. They leave the cafeteria, and then Yumi's like, "Hey, everybody!" And then Auric tries to say hi, and then Yumi just ignores him, turns around and leaves. And Auric's like, "Man, she's been like ignoring me the last couple days. What's going on?" Odd's like, "Well, yeah. Well, the last couple days ago was her birthday. You said happy birthday to her, right?" And he's like, "Oh my god, I forgot. Oh no, she's gonna be mad at me for weeks." And then Odd's like, "Well, you could get her a present to make up for it." And Auric's like, "Oh, I could do that now, except, oh wait, I have detention because Jim got hit with a fish and he blamed me for it." And Odd's like, "I'll go and get you something. I gotta get something for Kiwi too. Also, I gotta make it up because I'm the one that threw that fish." And Auric's like, What you?" Let's see. Cut to night. Auric, they're all walking on the bridge. Auric's trying to make up with Yumi, and Yumi's still just ignoring him. Odd gives him the present that he bought while Auric is in detention, and then they all go down into the supercomputer. They go to Sector 5. They go to the skid. They leave Lyoko. They travel around the digital sea. I don't even think they fight anything. I think it's a smooth journey all the way through. They get to the replica. They, the skid docks, and Jeremy's like, "All right, it's time for teleportation." So he teleports Odd and Aelita, and Auric and Yumi get left behind. And they didn't know this was gonna happen. Jeremy just tells them after the fact, "Oh yeah, I'm only teleporting 2 people tonight, because someone's got to guard the skid." Auric's annoyed because they could have like determined who was going to split off, and then Yumi's like, "Oh, it's so glad to be around me, huh?" And Auric's like, That's not what I meant." Let's see. Odd and Aelita. There's a moment where Jeremy can't hear either of them. He's asking for them to respond, and nothing, and there's just like a tense moment of like, something go wrong, but then no, they're fine. They find themselves in the jungle in daytime because they're in a wildly different time zone, and they're in the real world in their Lyoko forms. It's actually pretty cool. I'll talk more about that later when I actually talk about my opinions. Auric and Yumi are kind of coldly chilling in the forest sector. Auric tries to, talk to Yumi, and he's like, it's really that big a deal that I forgot your birthday. Yumi's like, "You never know, because I would never forget yours." And then monsters attack, which breaks up that little fight. Cut back to Odd and Aelita in the facility running the supercomputer. They explore around. They find a Xanified scientist doing something. Meanwhile, in Lyoko, Xana Williams shows up to fight against Auric and Yumi. We cut back to Odd and Aelita skulking around the labs. They find.
This is this is my For context, this is the timestamps I add when something happens. I put it in my notes. And it just look at this is hilarious.
Hi, Jory.
Hello.
I'm just summarizing the episode, and then I'm gonna talk about my actual opinions of it.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Hold on, I gotta actually see what episode we're on because I
We're
just
on
came
Lab
back.
Rat. We're on Lab Rat.
Yeah.
You're
then
on the
Braggart
list,
Rat.
but you're quite a ways down.
That's fine.
I'm top of the list, so after I summarize, I'll talk.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Okay. Yeah, so Odd and Aelita come across some weird Xana spiders that are very large and aggressive.
Arachnophobe, not friendly. Radio.
Nope. Not friendly for arachnophobes. A Xanified
Those
scientist
character.
breaks
Where's
into the lab room with the spiders and fights against Odd and Aelita with Spectre powers. They fight back with their Lyoko powers. Meanwhile, on Lyoko, Ori gets devirtualized. Then it's just Yumi. We cut back
Oh, they're
to
doomed.
Odd and Aelita fighting. They managed to knock out the Xanified scientist. Odd tries to drag the scientist to some room. The scientist wakes up, attacks, and then they manage to push him back into the room, block the door. Cut back to Yumi and William fighting. Cut back to Odd and Aelita. They find the supercomputer room. But it's locked, and they don't know the passcode. Aelita uses creativity to hack into the passcode. They open the door. They're about to. They get in, and they effectively knock out the force field. But meanwhile, on Lyoko, Yumi gets devirtualized. William enters the tower. The skid is moored too. And when Aelita and Odd are just about to, take out the supercomputer, the William, Aelita flies up the tower Aelita style and punches in a code Xana, and it kills their teleportation. They get teleported back to the skid, and then they have to bail. They bail from the mission. Everyone discusses the events that transpired in the lab, and when they're walking on the bridge back to the school, Oric pulls Yumi aside, and he's like, "Here, sorry about forgetting your birthday, but here's a late present." And she's like, "Aw, thank you." And he's like, "Are you gonna open it now?" And she's like, "No, you don't. In Japan, you don't open the present right in front of the gift giver." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Is that true?
I don't know. That's something Yumi said.
I don't know. I'm not Japanese.
I'm gonna look that up while you keep talking.
Let's see. Jeremy and Aelita have a conversation where Aelita's like, "I actually don't remember when my birthday is," and Jeremy's like, "Why don't you just pick a day?" And she's like, "Why don't you pick one for me?" And he's like, "Okay." And she's like, "What'd you pick?" He's like, I'm not gonna tell you. It's gotta be a surprise." And then near the end of the episode, Odd and Oric are chilling in the bedroom. And Oric's like, "Oh man, you really saved me with that gift." And then Odd pulls out his own gift for Kiwi, and he opens it, revealing a necklace. And Oric's like, "Man, that's a really fancy gift for a dog." Then you cut to Yumi opening her present and holding like a squeaky bone toy. The episode ends.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, bro. What is Oric trying to say?
What does that mean, Ulrich? I mean, I'm not feeling my jokes,
You're a
Cam.
bitch.
Oh man, good shit.
What does that mean,
It's
Ulrich?
Jory.
But what I just said.
Yeah.
Right on time.
He's been
He's been here.
I got here like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Even when I went out to start my oven.
Pizza time.
Yeah, okay.
I need,
Flower.
to, I need to get my pizza.
Yes, of course. All right, Flower,
Pizza.
continue.
Yeah, alright, so now I get to actually talk about my opinion of the episode.
All right.
So, like the main Lyoko plot is actually very fun. No Xana attack this time. It's actually weirdly enough, I realize this is sort of an inverse of the typical formula. Xana isn't attacking the warriors; the warriors are attacking Xana, and you even have that
Hell
end
yeah.
bit where they're just about to have a victory against Xana, and then Xana steals it right out from under their noses at the last second.
Yes.
With the code
They-
by deactivating the tower.
yes, exactly.
No, you, card.
Xana has William deactivate the tower and steal the victory right from under them, like in the nick of time.
Oh, shit.
Like, actually, this is like an inverse of the formula. And they have to bail and leave because they're like, oh man. Xana even has
He
to
should've-
fight monsters defending the tower too. He has to take out Auric and Yumi first before he can stop Anna from taking out the supercomputer. This is just like the inverse formula. The warriors are acting as Xana, and Xana's acting like the warriors.
That's such an interesting.
Xana should have done
it.
it. Xana should have done a return to the past just for good measure.
Lyoko, no you.
But-
Xana just sends a DM
It's
to
fun
Jeremy's phone.
because
Like,
we
when Jeremy
can't
gets-
talk about something until we get to the next episode because
Yeah.
it is more relevant to the next episode's plot.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I'd imagine, like, if he actually did go through with, like, the Return to the Past thing, like Jeremy was like, hey, the Return to the Past is launching. I didn't do that. And then he gets, a text, and then it says Xana. He opens it, it's like, Return to the Past, winky face.
Now.
Yeah.
I had to undo all the damage you did to my lab.
Man, it doesn't suck when someone does all your progress. Oh, man. Oh, it really sucks, doesn't it?
I just freaked out because I realized that as I was giving the summary, I'm like, oh yeah, this is basically what the warriors do to Xana, like all the time, and then Xana does it back to them.
But doesn't it suck when someone punches in a code and, like, just ends your progress, like, right there? Doesn't that suck? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do that.
Yes. Let me see. So yeah, them going into them like Odd and Ilea being in Lyoko form in that 2D style is it's amazing. It's really, really cool. They even do a good job with the action scenes. Like, despite the fact they have to do some medium shifting. And I almost wish we had more of it. Season 4 gives us quite a bit of that, but like it's still very limited because it does in universe it does take quite a lot to get the warriors to that point where they're in the real world in their Lyoko forms fighting with their Lyoko powers. Maybe if we had gotten season 5, we would have gotten more of it, but that's okay. For what we've got, it's pretty
Here's hoping.
cool.
Here's hoping.
Okay.
But let's see. Yeah, and Odd and Ilea's banter is really great. It's generally like the main plot is like amazing, but I gotta say, you know what holds it back? The beat plot. The stupid beat. Let me just say, so like it all stems from Auric forgot to say happy birthday on Yumi's actual birthday. Like he just completely slipped his mind that day was her birthday. And I'm just sitting here like, how does that happen? We see what the warriors do for Ilea's birthday all the way in season 1, and she doesn't even have a proper birthday. And we saw what they did for Jeremy on his birthday. So how does Auric, who hangs out with this group of friends and sees Yumi like almost every day, on her actual birthday, doesn't like just how does he not hear any of the warriors be like happy birthday or get involved in plans for her birthday on that day? Like, it's not like Yumi's making a big deal about her birthday, so I feel like they would make plans for her. My headcanon, which makes Yumi look really bad, but it's the only thing that makes sense to me, is that Yumi specifically told the rest of her friend group, don't tell Auric or remind him about my birthday. I want to see if he remembers. I need to test him. And of course he fails, but like Yui, that's so petty. We know Ulrich's like bad at he like forgot it was Valentine's Day until day of. Like he's bad at remembering these things.
As
And
is
then, like,
fitting of someone who I presume has ADHD.
that is a theory, not solid, but anyway. Uh and then like none of the friend groups remind him the next day or the day after. And I think Odd finally broke the agreement when Oryx just like, man, why is she mad at me? What did I do wrong? Because he would have just been left
Story of my
wondering
life.
for weeks otherwise. And Odd's like, yeah, I can't let this keep going. But like Yui, that is so petty. I mean, it's not as bad as like Replica, where like we're supposed to hate both Aelita and Odd equally for getting mad when Odd is way more at fault. But like, it's not. Yumi isn't as petty as those two are in that episode. She isn't. Oric and Yumi aren't as nasty. They're just. It is definitely chilly. I don't know. It's just such a. It is such a. I kind of agree with Ori. It is just kind of a stupid thing to get worked up about. And even her response to him being like, well, I wouldn't make a big deal if it was my birthday, if you forgot my birthday. And she's like, yeah, it's because I would never forget it. Just like, geez, you be chill. Well, I gotta read this bit. Remember that time you were so close to destroying my supercomputer, but then someone deactivated the tower in the nick of time to stop you from ruining your perfectly executed plan? It was me, Jeremy. I was the one who beat you at your own game and brought about the end of your warrior attack before it was too late. And I bet you're thinking now, but I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for that meddling kids and their dumb tarantula, right? How does it feel, knowing you got so close yet so far away, huh? How does it feel for all your hard work to be pulled right around from under you? How does it feel?
Give me a sec.
Xana says this as he's like eating ice cream in like his like fluffy
was-
coat on a couch.
It was me, Jeremy.
I can imagine that.
Give me a sec. I'll edit the eyes of Zan.
And there's also that bit where Odd accidentally. I'll give him some credit. He does take accountability for getting Oric into detention. Like the offer to go get something for Oric anyway. And he does tell Oric, like he didn't have to do that. He could have gotten away with it, but he's like, no. I'll give him some credit. This isn't Cold Sweat Odd. We will get to Cold Sweat Odd. I will have a lot to say.
Oh, boy.
Odd. But
Me too.
I love that episode.
Do you want to die?
And it is also
No.
just the B plot is
Yes,
really
I do.
convoluted. Like, oh yeah, Oric can't get the present. He needs to get a present for a day he forgot, even though he really shouldn't have. The Warrior should have they should have done a big event for Yumi, and I had to create this elaborate headcanon to justify how he forgot. And he can't go because he got in detention, and it's Odd's fault he's in detention. So Odd has to go get the present, and then Odd gives Oric the present and to give to Yumi, and then they have Yumi not like open it in front of him, so then they can do that end joke where Odd mixes up the presents he was going to give to Kiwi and Yumi. Like, and I think another big problem I have is that this entire B plot just doesn't really. It exists next to the main plot. They don't mesh together super well. Like it's just, oh yeah, Oric and Yumi just happen to be having this little fight. Also, I just remembered this is shortly after Lost at Sea. Remember that time Yumi almost died in the digital sea, and that brush with death reminded her that like, hey, this petty fight she's having with Hiroki is not worth it in the grand scheme of things, because you never know when she might never see him again. This is even pettier than that. This is even pettier than that. Like
Let's
you
go.
fiery, and you're mad at Oric for forgetting your birthday.
I need him to remember to test his love for me. That's probably the exact conversation she had with the others, and Odd probably said that's stupid, but whatever.
He's right. It is fucking stupid.
It is. This whole fight is just so. It's not as bad as Replica, but it's still pretty dumb. And yeah, Yumi could be worse, but it's still like. I don't know, this whole fight just feels very contrived and petty and unnecessary, and it's just kind of there. Like, it doesn't mesh. Lost at Sea did a much better job of tying the two plots together. This is just like, warriors need to have a fight. Here you go. This is the fight they have during the mission. Which is something season 4 does a lot, I notice. It's like, we're gonna do cool Lyoko thing, and on the side, like, petty infighting between the warriors. Like, this is multiple episodes
yeah.
to do this.
Mhm.
This is not the most egregious, but this fight is just so... It's so petty. Yes, the bit
is.
at the end with Yumi opening the present for reveal it's a squeaky toy. That is really funny. I don't think it saves the B plot, though.
What did he mean by this?
It's this weird, like, how did they come out from that? We'll never know. It never gets brought up again. I don't know. Maybe Auric will be like, yeah, I gave Kiwi a present, and he went to the same store that I did, and we've got the exact same wrapping, and I mixed up the presents. I'm sorry. It's probably what happened. Not like my silly headcanon of or convinces her it's a squish. It's like it's a stress toy. Yeah, it's a stress toy. You like crushing the bones of your enemies, right? So you know.
Oh my god.
Anytime you're mad at Xana, just squeeze that thing and watch it screaming thing.
Or I'll squeeze
God.
your bones.
Oh no.
Wait, let's see.
Okay, yeah, but my ranking. This, if the B plot didn't suck so bad, and I know it's not the worst out there, but if the B plot wasn't just so unnecessary, this would probably be an S tier episode for me. But I think I'm gonna leave it as like an A plus.
I can agree with that. You gotta hate when the B plots ruin your episode from being an S.
It's
Yeah.
not that bad. It just doesn't feel earned. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel, like you could take that entire subplot out and the episode really would not change much.
Yeah. For me, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but like with Cold Sweat, that's a good example for me because it is a banger with the main plot of the episode, but it's like, man, the B plot pulls me away from ranking it very high. But
No, that's probably one of the more egregious B plots.
yeah, it's just but everything that happens besides the B plot is so fucking good and fun to watch.
Yeah. We'll get to it when we talk more about Cold Sweat. That's my ranking. I talked a lot. Who's
job.
next?
I forget actually.
It's
You
Dylan.
forgot.
Dylan. Is he here?
Flower stole all my thunder. He said everything I would have talked about.
That happens sometimes.
But,
Well,
you know,
just
I feel like the show intentionally screwing Orc over for no good reason really costs it a lot more. So I'm gonna give it an A minus.
no, like you don't want to
Not
mention
bad.
like what you don't want to mention like your highlights, any
I'm good.
favorite parts.
I'm good. I don't want us to be here too long.
Well, okay.
Well,
It will be.
See, this is one of those streams for me where it's like I don't have a lot to say with these episodes. Oh god, this was a very fun replica episode though. I enjoyed a lot of this episode. I don't have too much issues with the B plot. It is what it is. I feel like it could have been. Yeah, it's not. I mean, compared to everything else we get in season 4, I really don't have a problem with it as much. It doesn't bother me. Uh, God, this is one of these shares where I just don't have a lot to say, but I like this episode a lot. I have trouble remembering what episode this is because for some reason when I hear the title Lab Rat, I just think not of the Disney show. I just think of like it just sounds like a boring episode. I'm like, oh, I think this is one of those boring.
It sounds like a
fillers. Let me skip
season
it.
1 episode name.
Yeah, I just skip it because of the. This is like the only episode I like do this to for some reason. It just sounds like it's a filler. I skip over it.
Crazy.
When I was,
This is not a filler. It's a key episode.
Exactly.
And they introduce teleportation.
Wait, who? Did you hear what I
Lab
said?
Rat.
No, I know. I said
Yes.
no. I'm saying like I don't remember what this episode is because of the title. When I see that such a title, for some reason I think it's a filler episode. One that I skip over when I do a rewatch. I'm like, oh, this is Lab Rat. I don't like. I'm just not remembering what is in the episode for some reason. Every time when I think of Lab Rat, so like. I don't know what to say. Like I'm not saying it is filler. I'm just thinking when I think of this and look at this title, it's just a very unappealing title to me. It just automatically makes my brain go, oh, that's a filler. You can skip it. So when I jumped into the episode today, I was like, oh, this is not what I thought at all. This is an A-ranked episode. I would have to agree as well. I'm just trying to remember. I can't really.
I just gave a beat
No,
for beat plot.
No, yeah, that's what well, I know, but that's why like I just don't know what else to really say.
I forgot it.
I mean, I always listen to the summaries. I'm a little distracted today with other things, but I even watched half of the episode.
Supersonic Racing.
No, actually, I was not doing
Right
that.
on the
I
ground.
was not doing that.
I was, but
I know you were. Sorry, don't be mad at me that I don't have a huge feel for this one. My highlights would be.
Possible Lab Rat's just not a great name for this episode.
It's not, but it's. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm not blaming the title. I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know why it just makes me not want to like click on it. But when I jumped in to watch it, I'm like, yeah, this is a lot better. This is a really good episode. First of all, it's a replica episode. It is. All those are important to the plot. I like the ending where William takes when they think that that's probably my favorite part of it is just the end where they think that they did it, but they didn't. William comes up the tower like Aelita. I was hoping for a flip, but he didn't do it. Just see him slowly come up. This is funny. Yeah. But I'll pass it to the next person for now.
That would be Kat.
That'd be me. I've noticed that in my notes that I rarely talked about the plot itself, but I did talk about the technical parts of it. I ended up switching into my autistic mode and just said that the replica scenes could have had like a really cool animation style, like a cell shade thing, where the animation style could be like could give like a 2D look, but also 3D, like a cell shade kind of thing. And
I think that's what Quest for Infinity does for the boss battles that are supposed to take place in the real world.
Yeah, do like a cell shade kind of thing. And then I mentioned that I liked the tension and I liked the new locations, the new threats, and how strong William was against Ulrich and Yumi. And even though I didn't like the subplot, I thought it was a pretty solid episode, and that's probably it for my notes. I think I'd give this an A or something.
An A is your final answer?
An A.
A something.
Yeah, my final answer. Yeah.
I also like I forgot the spiders were in here. my bad. I don't know why I was thinking that was bragging rights for some reason. But I also like when replicas have threats besides like this. I like when they have like scientists in there that are possessed. I think that's always. I thought that was always intimidating to see, especially the bald guy in the lab rat episode. It's just like, oh shit.
The bald guy.
Yeah, he looked intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. I just like that there's
Not as
obstacles that they
intimidating
have
as
to get
Peter
through.
Duncan.
Yeah, he is no Peter Duncan, that's for sure. God, I love all the backgrounds. This is for every replica episode, but the backgrounds are so fucking good.
Yeah.
The background artist who did the
Now you
who
have
worked
more
on
to talk
this.
about this episode.
See, I know. It happens. And I like when William rides tarantulas the way he does. Like, I just think it looks cool. But oh yeah, if he woke up from his possession, because apparently he's afraid of spiders, I forget. If he woke up after his possession and see that he's riding on a tarantula, he would just flip shit.
No,
He just falls off.
I didn't think about this. Well, I did think about this while we were watching it earlier, but I didn't mention it. But if William had stayed a part of the gang and were part of the mission to the Amazon, the bit would have been like, probably it would have been Ulrich and William paired up in the Amazon, and Ulrich is teasing him, what, scared the spiders?
That would have been really damn funny.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. I can handle a little bit of
I'm
spiders.
just thinking that'd be a great scene for my AU where Ulrich is the one that got possessed instead of William.
Oh
So
yeah.
odd, the one teasing him. What,
That's a video
scared of
coming
bugs?
soon, by the
No.
way.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, that's right. That's a video re-record and you've never.
That was a
uploaded.
fun one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
I cannot.
That was.
I cannot remember anything said in that video. Honestly, it was so long ago.
Yeah, it was. I mean, all the videos I'm finally rolling out were a while ago. So, but
Yeah.
also, I forgot that this episode was the one with the very beautiful, fluent Aelita animation when she first gets translated into the replica. That's where most of the budget went for this season. the one of a couple. It's so good.
Well, it definitely didn't go to the writers, that's for sure.
Is Lab Rat?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh damn, Speedy just roasted Sophie. That was crazy.
God.
What ways you?
What's it? Bruno Agrest was the head writer of the season.
Yeah,
he's
Bruno
more a
mostly.
hype. Yeah, he's more a hype moments and aura type guy than he is a plot guy. So
For sure,
yeah.
for sure. Oh man, that was funny. Crap, I thought I had one more thing to say. Oh yeah, was Lab Rat? I feel like this is a very dumb question, but is Lab Rat the first replica episode? Was there?
No.
Okay. This is
The
this is
first
the
time
halfway
they go
point.
to
So
the real world in their Lyoko forms, but replicas.
Oh.
The first episode.
Okay, so sorry. That's what I was meaning. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so yeah, this was a very important episode that I hate the name for, but the fact that this is the first, because that's the vibe I got when I jumped into the episode earlier. I was like, I was getting that vibe that this was like the first time of them translating, and I think that's the term they use. By the way, I think it's translating, right?
Transfer, teleporting.
I thought it was
Yeah.
translating. I thought I heard.
No, it's teleportation. Jeremy
Translation
I
is
mean, it's supposed to be teleport. Yeah, I thought I heard the other
translation
term,
is apparently from Quest for Infinity, if I remember correctly. But yeah.
Interesting. Okay, but yeah, this is a very important episode. Just, I mean, all the replica episodes are important, or all the labs that they go to are important. Those are the best ones, by the way. But the first one, yeah, it's just like when we have the first episode of the Digital Sea in Sector 5. It's just those are fun, important ones. So definitely think it deserves the A rank. I think it's all been A so far. Who's next though?
Jinx it.
Oh, I know, probably. Actually, I think it's your turn, Colton, right? Or is it no? It's Jory.
No. It's,
Jory, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lab Rat.
I'll be honest. Do not have much memory of it. Well, actually, no. This was the first time they went into the real world, right? Like
Yep.
as the Lyoko forms.
Yep. Yeah, we just said that.
One thing I will say is that I love like the like panning shot of like Aelita like walking around when because she's like checking herself out. She's like, "Oh, I look kind of cool like this. Like this is awesome."
Yeah, that was the I was saying that earlier that that's one of the two moments where most of the budget went.
Yeah, and I think they did a pretty good job of translating everyone
Yeah.
from Lyoko to the real world. Personally, I think they did a good job.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit!
I also like that whole lack of communication thing. By season 4, it's so infuriating to see, but it's like, you know what? I'm not surprised in the slightest at all. You know, like all I want is just for them to communicate like properly one time, and they can't, and I don't know why it's so hard for them to do that.
They do it better in seasons 2 and 3, and then they regress in season 4.
But that's why it's infuriating in season 4, because it's like you've already learned from this. There's no reason to do this.
It's a writing problem because they're like, we need infighting, so they take a regression in maturity to justify the infighting.
It's so stupid.
Hold on. I will justify that a little bit in the fact that kids are petty, kids are dumb, and have these sorts of, especially teenagers have like these sorts of bits and pieces of we're friends now, we're not later, that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, I do think that they could have come up with better premises for the infighting, but the infighting in and of itself I don't think is an issue. It's just they didn't do it very well.
I'm not morally against opposed to them fighting. Because someone's honking outside. I don't know what's going on.
Is that you?
Sorry.
I think that person is against them fighting.
Listen. By season 4, like I'm sick of it. Like I'm so done. I have no desire to see them like go through the same bullshit again. Do all this crap again. Have to fucking figure themselves out again. Like we've already had 2 seasons of this. And especially, it gets even worse in, like, I don't remember if we've gone over this episode yet, the fucking one where, like, Aelita and Odd are, like, mad at each other. Have you guys done that one yet? Because I haven't been here in
No, we
did
that one.
We did.
You did that one? Okay, because that's
that.
another one where it's like, come on. Like, Odd's grown past that point, you know? And, like, it's just so unnecessary. It's so stupid.
Go ahead.
But the comparison that I want to say Laura, but I know that's not Cat, right?
Oh
no, Flower. I was close.
It
Oh
happens.
my god.
That's a very good. By the way, Waze, awesome edit you did for Zoom with the Xana eyes. That looks amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
it even fits.
you.
Like, the black pupils he has actually fits there like really well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, exactly. It was
I might
really
make that-
easy to make.
Yeah. Anyway, so point is, I would say this episode, like, it is a definite B tier, but I think it had a lot of really good shit to it. I did like that they went into the real world for the first time as the Lyoko Warriors. I kind of showed them off. I will say that, like, I could see the animation budget was limited for them while they were in the real world, because, like, their use of powers and, like, them fighting the guy was very, like, stiff. And I'm not saying it has to be like amazing, it has to be like Avengers level or whatever, but it was very stiff and very noticeable. And that whole and also like I actually didn't notice that from what Flower said with like how it's like a reverse of like how it usually is, where it's like Xana's the one stopping them from doing something and he's the one that deactivates the tower. Like I never noticed that, and that's a really good comparison. Like it's just so strange. Like this episode like is very clever, but then it's also very stupid in like different ways. And it's like I can't believe we have to go on both these lanes. Why can't we just choose a lane? Why can't we just have like good writing and also good characterization? I don't know. Like this is not like a hated episode of mine. This is not Chips or Down or anything like that.
No,
but
yeah.
it is definitely
boy.
it is definitely like
Definitely
This
not.
isn't-
episode.
this isn't the pettiest the Warriors have been.
No, I
No,
don't.
but
Yeah,
it's-
it's like at the
Like-
bottom of the list.
But like at any time, like Ulrich and Yumi get into any kind of spad, my eyes roll to the back of my head and I become a fucking zombie.
Honestly,
I'm-
this isn't even the worst. This isn't even their
No,
worst fight.
it doesn't matter if it's the-
tame
No.
compared to other
It doesn't even
stuff.
matter if it's the worst fight. It's just the fact that it happened. I'm just like, oh, like here comes 20 minutes of this shit. Here we go. I gotta,
At least it's
gotta
not 20
listen to
minutes.
them-
At least it's not
gotta listen
fully
to this
20 minutes.
bullshit. Like,
Man,
like
you're
I'm sorry,
gonna,
I don't forgive you.
Jory,
blah,
you're gonna
blah,
have
blah.
so much fun on the next one.
I know, because it's an episode. Because I saw the video you uploaded, by the way. Very
I know.
good video.
Thank you.
Like,
The timing of it.
And like there's a moment in that episode. If y'all watched it, you guys listening in
Oh,
chat,
we're-
if y'all watched it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But like, whatever. I'm just gonna say I love Jim, but I hate how they write him sometimes.
I know.
But that's
We'll
for,
get to that.
That's for the next one. Yeah, but I would say I would say it's like a B. Just you know what? No, just because it has all this like bullshit we've had to go over, and do over again with the lack of communication, or can you be squabbling again, and like noticeably bad animation when it should not have been that bad. I'm gonna give it a B minus.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
It has great animation. What are you
Spicy.
talking about? But you just talked
mean,
about the Aelita one.
I mean,
The
yeah, but like
replica
after that
scenes.
is when they're fighting the dude, and it's like it's so stilted. It looks like a fucking PowerPoint.
I think they did a pretty good job with that.
I mean, the fact that this is our first.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I'm not expecting like like a proper action show level of.
I
2D
did say that.
animation,
To be
but-
fair, I did, but I do expect a little bit more.
I mean, for Kolioko's budget, even though that this was their peak during this time, I think that because they're mainly 3D, but they don't do a lot of 2D action a lot. I think for the replica, I mean, they probably spent they probably actually paid a lot for the backgrounds, because if you see the freaking replica backgrounds in season 4 in general, it's
It was
insane.
all done by like one guy. It was
Yeah,
just one guy who's super talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I know a lot
However-
went into the animation
Yeah.
and the backgrounds. So I thought it was good enough for what they had, and this being the very first episode of one of the labs is it's hard to rank
I
lower.
think it's good for like compared to the other action shows we get like in 2D space, like when they're running from dealing with Xana attacks and whatnot. Like it's on par with that. I'm not expecting. Well, my personal benchmark is like flying Bark Studios level of animation. Like this, I'm not expecting that from
very odd parents. It's just like bang, pow, like stop images of them like throwing a punch. It's not like that, thankfully.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I think it's unfair to like expect Lyoko to be like a proper action show level like action. I mean, I know it is part action show, but it's mostly 3D action.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were translating their Lyoko combat to the real world, that's not easy, because it was all built for 3D and they have to medium shift, and that's like Matt said, they could have taken a different approach. They could have made them like, oh, can you imagine if they did composite work and they made them like 3D in a 2D space?
Oh my god.
You mean that shit they did with like
my
like the
God.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, whatever.
What about it?
Not
The Jimmy
exactly.
Timmy
No,
Power
no.
Hour did medium shifting. This
Actually,
would be like
nah, hold on.
composite.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
What about the
I
action?
got it.
what's
Talk about the
Waze
action
doing?
still.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was talking about the action, but Waze is saying, hold on.
Yeah, I got exactly what flower means. So basically, hold on, not this. What is that? You know what? Fine, we'll do this. We'll use this. So basically, if Code Lyoko had dumped their 3D character models into a 2D space like this.
Oh, Yeah,
What?
no, I'm glad that didn't happen. Actually,
Has cursed.
Yeah, Kyoko has had opportunities. They have actually done some composite work in like
Gumball.
season 3, where they have 2D.
It's
They have
not
like 3D
Gumball, what?
backgrounds.
I know,
No, yeah,
but
that's
no,
Smiling
I'm
Friends.
thinking of
Here's-
Gumball. No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like
Here's-
another example.
Here's
Oh
the
my God.
character I was looking for. Yeah.
it looks
So
like fucking.
this.
It looks like Tenna from Deltarune, but just worse.
How does
Yeah.
that? No.
Because I mean, like animation wise, I mean.
Okay, that's fair. Uh-huh.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
They had to do the work of translating these things that were meant for 3D into 2D, which is something Kodyoko's always done. Is they had that they made both mediums match in style. Like, I mean, what's on Lyoko is very limited. You don't get the whole world in Lyoko, just like the characters, but like they look the same whether 2D or 3D. So, which is not always easy. Sometimes characters are built to only work in 2D. It's actually why the Fairly Odd Parents in 3D is like it always looks so jank because they were not meant for 3D models. But yeah, no, I'll defend the Lyoko warriors on Earth in their forms battling. I think it's fine for the standards of the show. Yeah, it's not slick action cartoon levels of animation, but like it could have been. It's pretty good compared to the rest of the show, in my opinion.
I'd say if you're expecting Avatar level of fight animation in 2D, you're probably overestimating the show. In this regard.
I'm inclined to agree. Yeah.
Oh my God, Hopper Family Piano. That's freaking funny.
Yeah. No, you have no idea
gonna-
how horrid of an idea that. Well, how cursed of an idea that is. because Jory mentioned Tenna from Deltarune, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it look like them?
I mean,
Wait.
yes.
Flower, no.
But
Ah, ruined it.
did you read what I said in live action?
Hermitage Dark World, the boss is the Hopper family piano. Oh no.
Yeah.
That would be really, really scary. That would
If
suck.
you want a bigger crash out than Tenna, get ready.
Okay, there we go. You are free to use live voice chat again.
There you go. All right, where are we right now? Who?
Yeah.
Rory's turn.
Oh,
Jory.
oh yeah,
me?
I'm
Oh.
basically I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, then Hilton's next.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I thought I heard your name too.
Huh? That's
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So was that a B minus or what was the ranking? For
B
Jory?
minus for Jory.
All right.
Yeah.
Discuss. All right, Colton. I jinxed it.
I guess you did. Oh well.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, Lab Rats. Believe it or not, actually, I didn't watch the episode, but I did actually take notes this time. Thank God.
Wow.
No one's mentioned this yet. This is the first episode that Cartoon Network didn't air.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
really?
about it. I just
Yeah.
didn't. I knew that. I just didn't think it was relevant. But
Interesting.
I think it's
Forget
totally
about
relevant, in my opinion. Because I think it's relevant that like we still
That
haven't figured
sucks,
out
actually.
why on earth they decided to
Yeah.
why they decided not to air the episode. I ain't got no
I
damn
think
clue
it
as to
was
why.
around the
We-
time when a bunch of episodes like got pulled from air and they
Yes.
shoved them onto the
Wasn't that
onto
later?
the website. No,
Like
this
the
is
last
that
episode
was
was
started
right
away.
This is when it started.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they went to
Forgot.
CartoonNetwork.com.
yeah, that was
For
what
the rest
episodes.
of the season.
Like after Lab Rat, well, when did it start again? It was like the
Lab
last
Rat
episodes.
onwards. All
Oh,
of
really?
them. All of
Really?
them after Lab Rat. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
how did the? But I thought he just said Lab Rat was the only one that wasn't aired, or then they aired them later,
Mm,
or
They pulled Lab Rat,
No.
put a number of episodes, but Lab Rat didn't get put on the website and it wasn't aired.
Oh, it wasn't
It was
even on the
just
website.
missing.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's not a good one to
So
have.
there was a long period of time where like the next time they use teleportation, people were like, "Where did this come from?" It's like out of nowhere because
Dude,
the episode
it's
that
cool.
explains it is missing.
Imagine if that was
It's
fight to the
cool.
finish. Imagine if that was fight to the finish.
Jump
That's-
from Cold Sweat to
Down to Earth gets the real one because it should be.
This was the
Or
week
Ghost
where the
Channel.
Magoozy
Well, yeah.
guy was just like, enough is enough.
Oh no!
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Fuck that dude.
Exactly.
Who's the guy's name?
I can't
DeMarco,
remember his
whoever the
name,
hell he
yeah.
is.
Yeah. For those out of the loop, one of the main producer of Magoozy made a tweet like a year or two ago saying he really hated Code Lyoko. But
Oh, no,
yeah.
it wasn't a year
What
or
a
two ago.
dick.
It was like years ago.
Oh, it was years ago? My bad.
Yeah, years ago.
My bad.
If it was a year or two ago, then trust me, everyone would. And trust me, everyone would be talking about it. I would have been like, "What the fuck?"
That's fair.
Dude,
We gotta kill this guy.
That's okay. By the way, he oversees Toonami nowadays. So
Yes.
Oh well, that explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh my
that does
God.
explain why Toonami is never going to air Koyoko.
Oh my god.
But anyways, that sucks. But anyways, it was episode 78 and episodes 89 through 95 that never aired on Cartoon Network properly.
That's right.
Which one? Which one was it?
Yeah, 89, 78, which is Lab Rat, and then
Yeah.
89 through 95.
89
That's
to 95.
right.
Okay,
Like-
see, I thought so. I thought there was a. It wasn't until the very end, like the last 5 or something. I thought because I thought.
Well, you
'cause I
call
was
me
like, that's.
Axel because I got it memorized.
Oh yeah, I thought you looked it up.
Oh no, I got it memorized.
Mm-hmm.
That cake,
No, but that
But
sounds
anyway.
right though.
goes right over Cam's
What was that?
That's
The
okay.
Kingdom Hearts reference went right over Cam's head.
Oh, there was
Oh
one.
my God.
Oh,
Yup,
well,
don't worry about it.
well that makes sense.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I don't play those games, so.
You think I'm worried about it? Why would?
Oh my god.
Continue.
Okay, Rat. And finally, let's actually like talk about this episode a little bit, or at least some other stuff from it. So Jeremy learns how to teleport everyone again, which I thought was really funny to hear. Considering the fact that like Odd, he taught like he had this power to help him teleport, and like Odd never brought it up. Jeremy never brought it up. No one ever brought it up that like, hey, I've learned how to teleport people properly this time. So
This time.
I thought that kind of sucked that like Odd didn't bring it up. I don't mind the B plot in this episode. I really don't. Well, not entirely. I don't mind it. I don't exactly mind it as a. How do I explain it? How do I explain it?
Why you
Go
always
on.
I'll
with
be
us?
here all night.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I'm asking me. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I guess we're just not here.
Yeah,
Who?
you're not
What?
here. I'm just talking to myself, which is what I usually do.
Talking with myself. Oh, talking with myself.
It's- okay. I don't mind the B plot where Yumi gets mad that Oric forgets her birthday. I don't mind that at all. But I do mind the fact that like they just had a really good episode together, which was Lost at Sea. And so at this point, you think to yourself, like after watching that episode, and you watch this episode, you're like, what the hell happened? How much time passed? Like the whole
Will
year
they,
passed while
won't
they're just
they?
fighting again or whatever the hell. It just seems pretty awkward, I think. And I know that not every episode, and I know that like Lost at Sea was probably not made before Lab Rat, potentially, but you know, like an episode of Word, that's where it's supposed to be. So everyone goes to Lyoko and tries to go to that new replica, or at least the real life. Where, well, actually, I didn't even know this until now, but I didn't know what the real life locations were for. I didn't know that every, like for instance, the forest sector, the replica for it is
Oh, right,
being
yeah. The biomes, like,
um
you're talking about the labs being themed around where they actually are.
right, because
The
the
replicas or the
supercomputer
Lyoko, I
in
mean.
in Brazil is
Mhm.
the one that's producing the forest sector, I think,
Yeah,
which
something
I
like
didn't even
that.
know
Because
about because I never
Siberia.
understood it completely until now.
I,
Hmm?
are you like? Oh, sorry, I just want to confirm. Are you like talking about like how like when they're going to a replica on Lyoko, it's forest sector, and then when they go into the lab, it's in a foresty area, and then I
No, because
sector, Siberia, and so on.
well, no, because they find that device in the lab that's like um
Device.
producing. Yeah, the device that's causing the forest sector to the replica for it to exist.
I don't know what you're talking about exactly. Someone else can.
What?
Where is sentence? Okay,
If you have
let
like a,
me.
yeah, you want if
This is
you.
from Koyoko FR right here. Read
Hmm.
this.
Discovery of the Amazon laboratory and the supercomputer room that generates the forest replica.
Generates.
Okay.
Does that does that seem
No.
confusing?
Yes,
It's generating.
but
I think it's the term generation. It's Xana put the replica
It's
on the
just
supercomputer. It's hosting the replica.
Yes.
yeah.
ah,
So what exactly do you mean?
I mean that I
uh,
didn't know that
so oh, okay, you're
until
just
now.
Well,
okay. Hmm.
the replica itself is just well, okay, the reason that the replica itself is themed after the Amazon rainforest itself is both one because in universe Xana is cheeky. You
Yeah,
know, he thinks it's funny.
yeah.
But
He's
out
an
of
artist.
universe, yeah, exactly. Out of universe, it's just what's it? It's just yeah, no, put the forest replica in a forest region in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Like the replicas themselves, like from an in-universe standpoint, do not have any real correlation with the region that like the replicas themselves are not based off of the environment that they're in, if that makes sense. Like
It's
I
just
don't know.
I think
Yeah, it's
because
just
I was thinking it
Xana
was just for
decided.
fun, like just
Yeah,
a good resemblance. Like oh, we should base every
Xana.
lab as like the split the
Yes,
sector and blah blah blah.
yes. That is your out of universe
Mm-hmm.
reasons.
Uh,
In
the
universe, it's pretty much exactly the same.
Mm.
Just theme the region with the sector that I use for this replica. You
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
the infamous cut mountain sector or mountain replica with
Sadly,
the
Yes.
hydroelectric dam
there's
location.
already concept art on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Do I have to bring up the concept art again?
If you
Mm-hmm.
have it, but
Give me.
it's a beautiful work of art that unfortunately we didn't get to see the light of day. Don't know if
Yep.
it was planned for season 4. I mean, I guess it was, but
So, if we want to
Oh yeah, I
assume that
forgot to
the
make that
volcano
edit.
sector or the volcano replica was
Volcano
a
sector.
actual thing,
mm-mm.
what
It was just for
We've
do we
games
want?
discussed
What
apparently.
this.
volcano do
Yeah,
we want to assume the supercomputer lab was on?
that would have been
Probably
funny.
probably some
Yeah,
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah, that would probably work. Actually, I was starting
Yeah.
to think myself. There's a
Mhm.
couple of islands, but yeah. So
Mhm.
there's the mountain replica.
Boss says Greenland for the volcano replica,
Greenland. Okay, that's
but also we know what's it. we know that the volcano sector was exclusively a video game thing.
Yep.
But
And a
yeah,
comic
Recently,
thing.
yeah.
like
People seem to forget it.
There
Should be in
is-
the comics.
I forgot there were comics.
yes, I'm
Yeah,
aware.
that's right. The comics
I'm
too.
aware.
Yeah. Two different
Okay,
teams.
it's also in the comic. It was not, as far as we know, and according to Sophie, was
Yeah.
never a concept for the show itself.
Yeah, that was
But yeah.
one of the recent last, well, not recent anymore, but one of the last interviews
Yeah.
a few years back that was confirmed, because before that we
Yes.
were everyone was on the same page thinking that it was a concept for season 4 until that interview a couple
Yes.
years ago. So,
Yes.
did the comics though come after the game? I can't remember.
The comics came after season 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Or sorry, after the game
Well,
though.
at least that specific. Yes, it came after the.
Okay.
Oh my God, boss! Do you want all 200 plus canon replicas? You know what? That should be a stream. We just give locations to 200 plus.
Jeez, no.
replicas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how many replicas they. I guess they wouldn't have done more than 4 to be honest, but.
Oh my God, but no. To answer the questions, the Code Lyoko comics, I'm looking it up, but they should have come out after season 4. I'm pretty sure, or at least the one that we are referring to came out after season 4.
So it makes sense if the comics came out after
Yeah.
the games. I think they would have been interesting.
Code
if the comics
Lyoko,
came
the
out
best of
before.
two. Code Lyoko, the best of the two worlds, or well, there's a Hannah Montana reference there, but we don't want to get sued. So, but came out in 2008 after February 7th, 2008, after season 4. So yeah, after season 4, because season 4 aired in. Give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, I
2007.
I would think
yeah.
that both medias came out after. I was just curious if the comics came out after
Yes.
the video game, the QFI game.
Yes, the comics. Yeah, the comics
Okay,
came out
makes
after
sense to
Quest
me.
for Infinity. Quest for Infinity and Code Lyoko season 4 came out alongside one another,
Right,
if I
yeah,
recall
was the
correctly.
I know it was both at
Yes.
least the same year.
Yeah. Quest for Infinity came out in November 2007, so close to the end of season 4. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Justice for the Mountain replica.
Let's
Did they
see if I
replace
guess.
because they did use a mountain sector episode, but they didn't use the mountain replica. Was that the one that they used for space? The
What? No,
Space Lab?
space is Sector 5.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then too.
Sector
it-
5
so-
Sector 5 also doesn't have a level in the game. So,
So did they
yeah.
not?
But go on.
So there wasn't a mountain replica at all for just
They
like
just
Lyoko
didn't have-
itself.
Yes, they just didn't
Damn.
have time for a mountain replica in what's it?
That's a shame. I wonder how
They
they
just
would've-
didn't have time for a mountain replica.
Yeah, I wonder how it all like came together. Like would it be a just like plot wise? I'm curious on how that would have changed a little bit of the ending and stuff.
That's fair.
The timeline would been. I guess maybe they just replaced a filler or something. I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah.
I've got to pop out in like 5 minutes. Like, not permanently. Just I have to take care of my dog, and
Dinner?
I have to also
Oh.
get food.
Yep, sounds good.
Fair enough.
Colton, you can finish up. Yeah. Hello, Colton.
Yeah, I'll finish up. You two were talking for quite a while. Anyway.
It's your fault, Colton.
But it's not a surprise, mind you. This is what Cam and Wizzy do all the time.
Shut your fucking mouth.
And we just sit here and we just listen to him to just chat and chat all the time.
Hey, at least it's Lyoko. At least it's Lyoko related. It was actually interesting
True.
info. It was content. So
And I know what you're referencing, by the way. Yeah. Okay. So, I do now. One of the reasons why I think Cartoon Network royally screwed up about when they didn't air this episode is obviously the freaky outfits and the Lyoko Warriors fighting in 2D, which I think is a huge milestone and quite insane. And it was insane to see at the time. It was like people who first watched this episode probably like, what the hell? What's going on here? Wow, this is completely different. Yeah, which is another aspect of season 4 that I like, that they just went totally out of the box. Finally, after quite a while of just Xana attack and everyone going to Lyoko to solve the problem. And I do agree that the Xana taking control of the scientists is pretty damn cool to see, which I think you brought up, Cam. It does look intimidating.
Yes.
So whatever lab this was, actually, a little off topic, but I read a fan fiction years ago, and it was based off the fact of Xana taking control of one of these laboratories, and how everyone was trying to escape, and there were basically no survivors and whatnot. So that kind of put things into perspective.
I was gonna talk more
So,
about that. I forgot. Oh well.
Oh
Come
well.
back to it.
Oh, well, I mean, the next episode that also has to do with replicas, so I think.
Too late.
Yeah.
That's Xana spiders. Oscorp. I think someone should call
Oscorp?
what's his name? Yeah, Mr. Osborne. What's his actual name? I don't even know. I forget.
Harry.
Whatever.
No, not Harry. Norman Osborn.
Harry.
No, not Harry, but his dad.
I went into Ozzy Osbourne.
Norman.
Yeah, I know. I thought that.
No.
Oh my god.
It came to my head when I think of Osborn, but yeah, Norman. I think.
Norman.
Yeah, Norman Osborn. There you go. Thank you.
I said that.
Now, the whole, I bring up like radioactive. I bring up spiders because like the Spider-Man 1 video game had like mechanical spiders, and that's what I was remembering. But anyways, Yumi and Ulrich, obviously for plot device, stay behind and help protect these kids. And of course, William shows up, and it turns out he actually succeeds, believe it or not. And Yumi and William fight one-on-one again, which they just fought one-on-one a couple of episodes ago, and it wasn't Lost at Sea, it was the episode before it.
The lake. Was that before?
Yeah, the lake. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's a damn shame.
That's such a simple name,
God.
but you don't like lab rats. Okay. I mean, I get it because they're at a lake and you call it the lake. But I get it. But
Sometimes less is more. Oh wait, we're talking about the lake. Never mind.
About to get booted.
Then you'll have no mods.
William succeeds.
What are you gonna do?
I'll have them, just not in the VC.
Okay. All right, you're a loss.
So William succeeds, and Lee and I fail in their mission, and everyone else does, by the way. But I guess they all just blow it off and say, hey, we'll try again tomorrow. Okay, cool. Great job, guys. So finally, the episode ends that Ulrich gives Yumi her gift, and Yumi says that it's not customary to open presents in front of the person in Japan. Which, spoiler alert, they actually bring this up again in a later episode, so continuity. That's right. I wish they had more continuity. Obviously, I keep saying that all the time. Obviously, the joke with Kiwi's chew toy and the necklace is hilarious. But I think the biggest, one of the bigger problems with this episode to me was Ilia saying like, "Oh, I don't remember my birthday," and Jeremy's like, "Why don't you just come up with a date?" Does anyone remember?
Yeah. What? I was gonna bring this up, but go on.
Okay, yeah. Does anyone remember the episode in season 1 where they all give her a cake and say "Happy Birthday"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like that
Why
was
the hell
the birthday that she. Yeah, They
To be
forgot.
fair,
Talking about
before,
continuity.
like in between that and this episode, there was a huge reveal that she was human once. That wasn't known in season 1. They were just like arbitrary
Del.
date. I mean, I had canon that that's the date Jeremy picks, but like I imagine there was an unspoken like agreement to, oh well, her birthday's whenever her actual birthday is, because I'm sure it's not the first thing they thought of after that reveal that she actually had a life before Lyoko. But I guess you do have a point. It is weird that it doesn't get brought up. They celebrated her birthday in the trap back in season 1, and now like when's her birthday is coming up again when they've already set a birthday sort of. But like I would argue there's room to retcon that in the narrative to be like, well, we threw that out because you're human. You have a birthday, obviously, and no one's. Actually, the thing I take from that scene is that it's weird that Aelita doesn't remember her birthday. Isn't she supposed to have all her memories back at this point? Interesting.
Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Anyway, I
Of
talked
course.
too much. Back to you, Colton.
Oh no, go ahead, talk more.
It's just a,
This is
Back to you,
now
Colton.
flower ASMR.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Go next.
it's the
right?
take the spotlight from Colton.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was
Pick
just
on
a joke.
Colton Wake.
No?
We like to get
Fine.
into Koyoko tangents. It's all it's all good.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, when it's not like we're talking about the show constantly.
Yeah, it's not every day.
It's either Sonic the
It should-
Hedgehog,
it should
or
be every
Kingdom
day.
Hearts, or what else do we talk about?
Don't
Pokemon,
forget Persona.
obviously Persona.
Pokemon. Apparently, Kingdom Hearts. Back to Koyoko though.
Whatever.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Yes.
bitch. Oh, Jory's back. Oh wait, did Jory
Oh
leave?
no, I haven't left yet.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been back.
Okay, sorry, my
Yeah.
bad. I haven't heard him.
Oh. You never left. My bad.
No, I'll let you know when I leave.
All right, Colton, finish.
Okay, so Wabrat, this episode gets an A. I think that
Hey.
it's a important episode,
Yes.
and I think Cartoon Network or whoever made the decision to not air this episode, I think deserves to be kicked in the nuts.
Damn, that's crazy.
Is it though?
And mind you, I know it's been 20 years, but I'm still salty about it. Obviously,
Damn.
Imagine if he has like a
Well, now you can watch it anytime on
random
YouTube.
mob coming at him, and it's like that was 20 years ago. What the fuck? What are y'all doing?
hey,
Yeah,
old habits
I
die
Here's your
remember.
20-year
hard.
debt.
Hey, hold on. Hey, it took the Tara a while in order for her to let go of her debt, so therefore I'm gonna do the same.
Oh
I
my
don't know why I
god.
said that. I don't know why that
Oh
up,
my
but
God.
That's the only thing I can think of.
All right, so I think
Wow.
That's what
we
we're
have one
gonna
more
do
person,
next.
right?
We're gonna do an Avatar: The Last Airbender tier stream.
That's right.
God,
We're gonna become
jeez, that's gonna-
who
that's
is
gonna
It's been a
Who
long
is the-
time since. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, wait, wasn't there a podcast that did Koyoko and then they did Avatar: The Last Airbender? And then they
Yes,
also
yeah,
did
that's
Monster
right.
Racers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
we're just stealing their gimmick now, I guess.
Oh my god.
Sure.
We might, who knows?
No, we're doing evolution. That's it.
We could always do Chronicles, rank the yeah. I can't even do
Sorry, stream. I can't believe Wazy just said, just even said that suggestion. It's disgusting. All right, I'm gonna go back.
No one could hear us, by the way, because Cam was so disgusted by that.
Yeah,
But-
it's only me. I talked to the stream there. I had to leave
yeah.
just because I'm how disgusted
Don't
I
worry,
was.
I'm not putting you through that.
You can go back and listen to it if you want.
We're not.
We could rank each book, but I don't think we should do chapters.
No.
That doesn't work.
You know
For
what?
books, maybe.
We'll just
We're
live
not.
react
Wasty.
to
We're not.
flowers.
We are not
No, that's
doing
too
that.
long. That is too long. If there's a lot of people who want to do that, then it would just be the books themselves as a whole, and that would be already long of a stream as it is. So that'd be
6-hour talk of all of
it will.
them.
I will not allow. Everyone has to get out what they can in 3 hours, and that's it.
Yeah.
We'll just live react to.
I don't have anything.
Video on.
I haven't even
Chronicles.
even read all that fully. Like I don't plan to anytime soon. So, but
Don't.
Like I said, we'll just live react to Flowers video dissecting Chronicles.
We technically already did that years ago.
You know what? You know
Yes,
what?
we did.
If Rob and Light, the creators of the fan movie the French fan film that's been going on for at least a decade now, I think. Yeah, it's called Le Film. It has a title now. It's been changed once or twice. It's been changed. I think it's called Back to the Past or something like that. I think that's what it is. But it's supposed to be the first book of Chronicles. I don't know any progress since a couple of years ago. It was the last update I saw. But you know, if that comes out, we can watch that and we can just go by that instead.
My God.
What did you just say?
Ignore him.
Okay. Moving on.
Move on. Move on. We haven't got all day.
Oh, Wazy.
Oh my God.
It's your turn to finish this episode. I almost called it.
It's been a very long time since I've gone last, and you know what? I kind of miss it. There's something just really wholesome and nice about listening to each and every one of your opinions, and now having myself in a position where I have to finish everything. You know, they always say the best for last. Yes.
Damn.
And of course,
You got the same like voice intonation of the fucking like business guy from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big cog when all the pieces fit together.
Exactly.
You get that same intonation.
Going forever.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. See, Jory understood the assignment.
I can kind of read it.
No, but for real. When it comes to Lab Rat, I can't help but think back to something that I said a very long time ago in a stream. So long ago. We're not talking about season 1. No, we're actually talking about season 4. And that may have been a year ago. I don't know when we discussed this episode. But it was back in Skid Bladnir, and Flower did touch on this topic quite a bit. But something I really enjoy about season 4, even though I'm still season 2 guy, season 4 is a really, really big season and a really, really big moment for the show because of the fact that it has this feeling, this vibe, this sort of step into the show where we are changing the tide. The Lyoko Warriors are no longer reacting, they are attacking. And I feel that Lab Rat is one of those big steps, just as the creation of the Skid Bladnir is, because we see the kids dive into one of Xana's facilities and take on each and every one of the threats that come their way when it comes to what Xana has been planning in the real world. We had that big loss at the end of season 2, and we had him scurrying around the interwebs in season 3. We watched Jeremy watch him go and do his thing for all that time, and now it's like, we're fighting back. We're chasing you down. Each and every replica, except we're not doing that, and we only have so much budget and so much time. But some of the a few of the replicas, we're tracking you down, Xana. You better run. And I think it's a big moment for the show. because of that. One of those big moments that I can't help but note is that first teleportation, because I think it's a really well done scene, and the fact everyone's talked about the animation and how so many frames went into Hylieta just walking around, and that's great. But it's in a way, it's silly. It's a bit of a silly comparison, but I like to imagine that as like sort of in the same way I view the episode Uncharted Territory, or the same way I would
Yeah.
view like as silly of a comparison as this is, I would compare it to the moon landing. One small
What?
step. As Aelita's, no, for Code Lyoko as a show
go
specifically.
yeah.
Not one small
space
step
station.
for one small step for the Lyoko Warriors, one giant leap for that sort of thing. It's a silly comparison, but it's like it's the fact that we're moving on and we're going up, we're doing all these things, and that scene of just Aelita walking around and scoping out the location, I think, is really good. Of course, because I'm always the one who's always going to mention the music, but I absolutely love the exploration scene in the sense that it is different. It is very adventurous for the show. Adventurous first for the show in a way a lot of the soundtracks are not. I think it's because the fact that I think it's because of the fact that a lot of the more triumphant moving pieces for the show are very tech heavy, very and here we just have straight up brass strings, that sort of deal. It's different, and I just really love the setting and the setting and location of that first scene with Aelita just walking around in her Lyoko form in the real world. It's very cool. It's very good. Of course, as well, you have the whole thing of You have the whole thing as well of the Lyoko warriors fighting in the real world, and I think that's really cool. I really like the way in which they animate the laser arrows and the energy fields. It would have been easy. It's that same thing of a media shift that Flower mentioned. It would have been easy. It would have been easy and more authentic to do just a straight up like golden arrow and a just a pink ball of light like it is in the show. But I like that it's electric, it's moving. The laser arrows are like these big spheres. These spears of light that move. That Odd is able to shoot from his fist. I really like that. Aelita's energy fields are like these golden sort of like it's really really cool. Um, it's really really cool. There's a lot of good stuff here. Um, the B plot of the episode itself. Well, I guess I'm talking about before I move on to the B plot. I will say there's actually another really interesting implication here where you can argue it's because it's using Xana's codes, but it seems like the keys to Lyoko are able to interact with real world electronics, which we do see in season 1 in Ghost Channel. But
I'd like to. My headcanon for that is
I'll be
that
right back.
Xana infiltrated that base so heavily that the security codes were embedded into the replica, which is how she was
That's
able
fair.
to use the keys to Lyoko to interact with it
That's
instead of
fair.
hacking it. I mean, or maybe the supercomputer was built off of like a remnant of Carthage, and that's why. Or maybe
That's
your
fair.
theory. But my
Yeah.
take is that she was interacting with the replica to interact with the security code, not she wasn't using
That
the
makes
keys to Lyoko to like bend
That's
reality. But that's just my
it's
2
still
cents anyway.
it's
still
still
cool,
very
yeah.
interesting that she is able to use her creativity in order to interact with the electronic systems in the replica. It has some neat implications no matter which way you split it. But yeah. But overall, I think it's a very good episode. However, there is the B plot, which Yeah, it's not as bad as Alita and Odd, like many have said, but Yumi is being a little ridiculous in this episode. Very petty and well, I was going to say understandably so. To some degree, I can see where she's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, come on. How did nobody tell Ulrich? Everybody else apparently remembered Yumi's birthday, but Ulrich didn't. It's pretty much everything Flower said, so I won't get too into it. But yeah, it is kind of ridiculous. Yumi really just wanted everyone to not tell Ulrich so that he can prove his love to her or whatever. I don't know. It's still bull. It's dumb. It's bad.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's because of all of that. It's very toxic. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like it's one of those things it's just kind of ridiculous, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. It's like it's not terribly out of character for Yumi, but it's still bad. But yeah. So it's because of that despite being a very good episode, despite taking the show to great heights, I think that Replica gets an A-.
You mean Dragon
Sorry,
Ball?
oh my god, I said Replica.
Yeah.
Lab Rat. Oh my god, Replica does not
Sorry.
get an A-.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Lab Rat.
Lab rat, guys. Lab rat. A
Lab Rat. A-. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what we got. I think it's just one. All A except for a B-, so let's drag this boy. Let's see, how many A- do we have? 2 A-, 3 A's, 1 A+. Alright, so what do we got in front of here? Does it stay at the bottom of AA? Or does it go a little higher?
Personally,
William Returns.
Okay.
And maybe right in the middle of A?
Hold on, let me take a look.
You have opening act.
Middle.
I put it in the middle. So
Low but middle A.
so
Maybe
between right here. Between season
I'd
6
argue. Yeah,
So between I forgot what 71 is. Crap.
that's Maiden Voyage.
Okay, So between Maiden Voyage and William Returns. Seems about right. What?
Sponsors. Replica gets an A-, clip it and throw it in the
Thanks, boss.
Wait, hold up. I know that sounds bad.
143.
But yeah, based on the rankings, yes, 78 should be between 66 and 71. Who left? Is it me?
It was Colton, actually.
No, I think Colton
Okay,
left.
it's not me. Uh-huh.
Is it me?
Yeah, that's
we
another
know
one to
it was
clip. But oh my god.
All right, next episode. Is everyone fine with where it's at currently? Replica or my god.
No, you're saying it.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Lab Rat. I hate the freaking title. Lab Rat is behind William Returns. Everyone okay with that?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Colton's back.
All right, welcome back, Colton. Bragging rights.
Welcome
We're going
back,
to
Colton.
begin now. Flower.
Alright.
Do the
Flower,
thing.
do the thing.
I gotta get
Yeah,
a soundboard.
I had to be too.
Yeah, you were right there. I was a little slow. I was like, you took that opportunity as soon as I said flower.
Really did. I got to keep you on your toes, Cam. That's what I'm here for. I mod your streams and offer chaos. Of
Appreciate that. We like the chaos.
course. Yeah.
We don't even have the full Team 10 here.
No. We're still not calling ourselves that.
Hey, you said it last time. You actually said it.
I said it because I was happy for you, my good friend.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you were. Okay, that was mainly because of. I appreciate that, by the way. But I thought that was because. Or no, I thought that was referring to It's Everyday Bro with that Lyoko flow. I didn't know that was also
Yes,
the Team 10. But
I said yeah. I said that once last week because I was proud of you. I wanted to give you the one time. Well, I said it twice, but still, the one time.
yeah,
But
I know, but
we're
I didn't
back
know
to-
we're talking.
not
Yeah,
calling ourselves that.
yeah. Come on, I didn't know you were including that too. But and I don't think everyone on stream doesn't know what we're talking about. I haven't posted it yet, but my channel
that's true.
has gotten approved for monetization again. It's been a long time, so you'll see it in a video in the future. But yeah, finally, it was by accident actually this time around. I guess it was meant to. Things happen for a reason. So
Yep. So it's because of that I told him once it's everyday bro with the code Lyoko flow. One time.
3 times.
Never again. Well, now, yeah, I said it to quote it. That didn't count.
Now you said it twice.
Yeah, he said a second time
didn't
on the
count.
recording, but
Yes,
I
I
appreciate
said it a
it.
second time.
I know. But you didn't catch it. You're like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yes, but Team 10 is, that's that. I just.
Yeah, no,
Isn't it?
not.
Wait, it wasn't
Yeah.
Team. Was it Team 10 though? Was it actually Team or Team something
Yeah.
else?
No, it was Team 10. But
Damn,
yeah, we're still not
how
calling
perfect
ourselves
did that work out for us?
You're not.
Oh my god.
That is such a weird
Yeah, we are
name.
not. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's only weird because it has been used in not a good way. So I feel
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It would have been
But,
okay
oh my God.
if Team 10, if that Team 10 never happened. I feel like
Oh my
calling
God.
us Team 10 wouldn't be that bad. It's just I just joke.
You know
about
what,
It. It's funny.
Cam? You're right. We should have a name because I mean there are 4 of us, and now
Wait.
it's a thing. So we should have a name.
What do you got? You got something?
I don't know, something fantastic.
Okay, but there's 10 of us.
No,
For the
no,
Fantastic Ted.
no.
More like the Fantastic 10.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Bye.
Oh no.
The bad puns. Yeah.
we gotta find it. We actually probably should find a name. We probably I don't know when.
Mess with us and you get the 10.
Yeah. Oh my God. I understood that reference.
10.
I understood that reference.
Sounds very sus.
Don't worry about it. No, it's not bad.
Oh, okay.
God.
Let's jump right in
It's
now.
my turn
Right.
to give a summary first.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Then it'll be Ways.
I'll look at that.
Yep.
Bragging rights. After the intro, this is the one and only episode in the entire show that starts in medias res, as we see Yumi and Ulrich in Lyoko form running around in the computer facility from last episode, running from spiders, and Ulrich's like, man, this is going to be a tough one. And then we go back in time, and we cut to gym class with Jim. Jim's trying to get the students to do this stunt over, I forget what it's called, some kind of horse, not a real horse, but gymnastic horse thing, where you jump up and then you do a
Yeah.
land on a handstand, then you leap off of it to land on your feet. It's a very tough maneuver because Jim can't do it.
It's because he's an old man.
Right, I was trying to remember if it was Nicholas or Herb who goes next. It's Herb, because Herb's making
It's
fun of
Herb.
Jim, and then Jim's just like, "Oh, let's see how you do it," and then Herb messes up too, and then Odd makes fun of Herb, and then Jim's just like, "Okay, well, like, now it's your turn to like lie down, fall down flat on your face." Odd is the only one who actually pulls off the maneuver. And then he's just like, "See, Jim, you're right. Only a nitwit couldn't do it." And then Jan gets hit with like detention after that. And then we cut to they're walking out of class and Odd's complaining because he's like, I did the thing he asked me to do. Why did I get detention for that?" And they're all like, "Well, you bragged and were wildly disrespectful, dude." And they're like, "Hey," Ad's like, "Hey, I don't brag." And then Jeremy and Aelita are like, "Dude, seriously? You brag all the time." And then Odd's like, "Let's make a bet. Yumi and Auric. If I can go a full 24 hours without bragging, I get your desserts for a week. But if I screw up, then you get my desserts for a week. Maybe it's 2 weeks. I don't remember. Doesn't matter." And then Auric's like, "Deal." And Odd's like, "All right, cool. You're all ready to see the mighty, humble Odd." And Auric's like, "Yeah, I'm getting like a free week of desserts." we we go back to they're all going to Lyoko because they're going to try and take down that replica again because it went so well last time. They go to the digital sea, like dock the skid in the replica. This time, Yumi and Ulrich are teleported to the real world, while Odd and Aelita remain behind. So because last time they figured out where they know where the supercomputer is, they just have to get to it, which they do. So they're like, "Oh, well, the door's locked again." And Jeremy's like, "Well, last time my leader used her creativity, and so hold on, let me do something." And Oric's like, "No, we'll just do it my way." And then he just destroys the panel. I'm skipping around a bit. Okay, I went ahead and I don't always follow the video when I summarize because I remember most of the episode. I guess it cuts to Odd and Aelita being translated out of the skid to like the replica itself to guard the tower. Oh, because William's showing up, so they got to go fight William. Right. So Ulrich destroys the panel. That just makes everything worse. Jeremy's like, "Well, you got to go to this other spot and do your thing because you couldn't be patient." I'm trying to remember exactly what happens next because I'm going through. Ulrich goes through control room. Yumi's guarding it. I think she hears She thinks she hears something, and she moves off. It bounces back and forth, which is like it's easier to summarize when you do the two plots at once instead of the constant back and forth the episode actually does. But let's see. Yumi, oh, that's what she finds. She finds her way to the room with the spiders, and the cage is broken, and so the spiders are just loose now. She gets attacked by the spiders. Ulrich decides. Oh, I remember. Ulrich's like, "Okay, I found the control room. You want me to just bash it again?" And then Jeremy's like, "Let me find and see if there's a better way to do this." And then Jeremy's like, "Okay, there really is no better way to do this. Smash your swords in to cut the power." Let's see. There's more fighting on Lyoko with Aelita and Odd versus William. Yumi manages to deal with the spiders. There's spider. Orc has to now to deal with the spiders. Jeremy's trying to hack the system. I don't know. I just watched this episode too. You'd think I'd remember it, but I think it is a little all over the place. Maybe there's just a lot that happens in a very short amount of time, so skimming it 5 seconds at a time is not great.
I think spiders are involved.
Yes!
They definitely are.
Yeah.
I heard Spider-Man was there.
Yeah.
Yumi gets devirtualized. Well, she gets teleported. It's not quite devirtualized because she's back in the replica.
She
knocked
gets
out.
re-virtualized.
I mean, she's virtual
My
either
God.
way.
But is she?
Yeah.
Despectrification.
Despectrification, sure. She's
God.
no longer a specter. She is. Odd gets teleported to the real world. I guess Ulrich also got knocked out. Maybe. No, I don't think that's right. No, that's not right.
I think later on he does.
He does a scene.
Ulrich
Yes,
and
he's
Yumi.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yumi gets knocked out. I haven't seen Ulrich. I can't tell if I
Ulrich and
remember it. Sorry.
Ulrich and Yumi get knocked out at the same time, and in the
Okay.
meantime, what's it? Odd is fighting William on Lyoko, and
Right.
what's it? He manages to take him out, no problem. With Ulrich and Yumi now
That's
gone,
right.
the Jeremy calls the mission a bus, but humble, reasonable Odd de la Rovia decides that perhaps I could lend a hand for my good friends and take out the replica, humbly, of course. Jeremy
That's
decides to send him in.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you
Yes.
for that. I don't know why I was missing all that in the.
It's
This must
okay.
be a packed episode
And-
because I'm missing a lot.
Yeah.
My normal skimming method.
It's
I just
okay.
don't remember it as well as I should. Oh well.
Yeah. But shoot. Odd is able to take out the replica after getting a ton of spiders.
Yes.
He does the whole thing, and they're able to successfully destroy the replica. Ulrich and Yumi, who were asleep in the Skidbladnir after being knocked out of their teleportation, which has also now been peppered with lasers by tarantulas,
Yes.
because Xana's decided since William is gone, he can't deactivate the tower, so he's just going to destroy the Skid. But now that hasn't happened, they wake up as Odd arrives in the Skidbladnir's pilot's chair, and they wake up wondering what's going on. Odd gives the delivery of a joke saying, nothing's happening, go back to sleep.
Nope.
And they leave the replica. It gets destroyed. And the episode ends. They're like, yes, we have taken out Xana's replica. This is great, but there could be more out there, that sort of thing. And the episode ends with Ulrich and Jeremy in the bathroom that morning after showering, discussing, you know what? Odd hasn't even bragged. Well, Ulrich is shocked that he took out William and the supercomputer
Yes.
all by himself.
Without bragging
Are
one.
you for real? Yeah. Jeremy's just like, you know what? Maybe he has turned into a more humble kid. And immediately after, Odd comes out of the shower breakdancing, declaring that he has made the world record for the world's fastest shower. And he gives a wonderful...
God.
He gives a wonderful speech about all of that, and Ulrich's like, "Hey, you're bragging," and he's just like, "You know what? Yeah, I am a bragger. You can have my desserts because I am Odd. I am him. You know, so of course I would brag. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And there you go.
You
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
bragging rights.
I think I just tripped up at the middle portion because it's like that's the part I really enough didn't remember super well. It's like, oh yeah, stuff happens in the laboratory, and then Odd shows up, does cool things. I could have gotten the end bit. Thank you for the assist. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait.
This is the part
you're
where I
next.
start bragging
You're up.
about knowing. Yes,
Oh my
this is
God.
true. This is the part where I start bragging about knowing everything about Code Lyoko to reference the episode. I am just him. I am that guy. God.
Yeah.
You're not the guy.
Oh my
All right,
God.
do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
I can't. Soundboard's not allowed in here.
Not that.
God
I'm talking about
damn
the
it. God damn it.
GIF. Thank you, Dylan.
Every
guy.
time.
Why is there? Okay.
Every
It's been a while actually, but
I should
Why is it-
just add that to my soundboard so I can actually do it.
no.
Why isn't
we
it-
never do the soundboard. It's
why
always the
isn't
image.
this? This
Huh?
is true. But why isn't this an emote in the server now that I think about
Right.
it? Just I'm the guy.
Because I don't. Well, I guess technically you
Just
don't
redo
have
it.
to remove the background, but I don't want to remove the background.
I
Unless you
think-
mean like
with
static
the GIF,
emote and not like an animated.
Yes. Well,
I can
it
make
could
it.
be
I
a static. It could be animated.
have-
either or.
you could just do a static sticker. It's a quicker access
Yeah.
to getting this because I mean the GIF itself
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
I kind of want all of its glory.
Also,
it's like
didn't I literally already make it an emote?
what?
Did you?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Me either. But there's
I do
one
not
right there.
recall.
It's
Yeah, you did.
literally an emote.
Yeah, it's too small though.
Nice.
That's why you can transfer it to a
forgot.
sticker.
Are you? So you're saying it needs to be a sticker?
I said that, yeah. But you
Okay,
can
hold
have,
on.
but just leave the whole. You can just have the whole image as a sticker. To be honest.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. So,
I prefer the GIF, anyways.
Let's see if I can
GIF.
find it in my fucking layers
Nothing beats the GIF, so
Mhm.
it's just too good.
media.
All right, so where are we?
Okay.
Is it time to officially
My turn.
start? Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay, so one of the things I want to say right off the bat for this episode, one, I'm really glad that I'm going first and not Jory, so that I can control the narrative when it comes to Jim in this episode. That is what's really important. Like, yeah, sometimes we have to save this best for last, but sometimes I need to set the scene. I need to control everything. God, but no, for real. What's it? I do actually want to talk about the beginning scene when it comes to Jim and I
There you go, that way
at the beginning. At the beginning, because what's it? For everything, for one, I just think it's a fun Caddick exchange. I think it's silly. I think it's dumb, but at the same time. I do actually genuinely agree with Jim on giving him the detention because, yeah, he was being a little bit of an ass, but Odd did disrespect him. He actually did. Like, that is the thing that happened. Like, if you did the sort of thing where it's like, where a teacher says that only a half-wit would manage it, and then they're unable to do it, and then you go and do the thing and say, yeah, you're right, only a half-wit would manage it. What do you think would happen? You know? Like, I side with Jim in this scenario. I think it's really funny. Yeah, we're bringing back the video that we had just now on Cam Rock on YouTube channel here on youtube.com. Go and check that out. Yeah, I'm doing the advertising for you. 10 out of 10 mod.
What a mod! Yep.
Exactly.
He's just trying to get his cut of the revenue.
Mhm.
No, we're not
He's
talking about
trying
that.
to get his penny per penny.
Shush, you're right.
Yeah, my pennies.
That's the part we don't talk about. Oh, damn, what pennies? No.
I smell pennies.
Also, I love you too, Jory. But continuing on in regards to the episode. What's it? Shoot. I made this joke on Twitter like a month or two ago, I think, but if Code Lyoko were to come out today and we had this episode, it would be called aura farming and not bragging rights, because that's just what Odd does in this episode. He is constantly aura farming. He takes out William by himself, like just on his own, outright disrespects the man by getting hit with the one-shot sword and flying over the edge. The victorious part of William's theme, the victorious horn part of William's theme, playing in the background, only for Odd to fucking whistle at him over the edge and then shoot him. Shooting him in the back would have been more respectful, honestly and truly speaking. But now he decided to do all that aura farming. He rolls in between this man's legs. Like, he just has no respect for William in this episode. The guy who has been just being this absolute juggernaut throughout the season, but he's doing all that. He's reminding everyone in the audience that he is him. And even further, he then goes onto the replica where Ulrich, who is also him, failed, and then goes and destroyed each and every one of the spiders and took out the supercomputer all by himself in just one incredible display. Well, display of animation, at least for Code Lyoko's scene. I really love the scene where Odd is just taking out all the spiders, but like, once again, aura farming, reminding you that he is him. He is that guy. Not the guy, but that guy. And I think that one, it's really funny, but two, it's just it's a lot of fun just to see Odd be Odd. Even though I'm more of an Ulrich and an Alita guy. Bragging Rights, I feel, is a very good Odd episode, in where it's one of those things where the bickering in this episode, the bickering for season 4, is more lighthearted and fun. It's like that one episode in season, I believe, 3, where they're having the discussion of who is the one who takes out the most monsters on Lyoko, that sort of thing, and like they're having a bet over that, and I think it's just really fun and good banter between the gang. It's also really nice that we get to see Ulrich and Yumi in their Spectre forms for the first time. Once again, I do want to comment on the animation. Ulrich's swords are unfortunately a little boring in this case, but I think that Yumi's fans in live action look really, really good, both just on their own. Yes, in 2D. Thank you. But in 2D, I really, just on their own with the little design and everything, they look really nice. But also when they're flying around as these laser disc things, it's very, very cool. It's very fun. Getting to see the spiders from the last episode have a follow-up and be crawling around and being this sort of infestation is very fun. They could have just done, oh yeah, we're the scientists in the lab again, but nah, Xana upped his game, and I think that's really cool, and it invokes a lot of the Lyoko itself with spiders like tarantulas, and I think that's really neat. Instead of a later episode, later episodes where they just bring the monsters from Lyoko to the lab, I prefer this sort of take of just cybernetic monstrosity, biomechanical monstrosities that Xana has created on Earth. I think that's really, really cool, and it makes for fun combat that the random scientist guy didn't offer. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I can discuss with this episode? Odd is also just very funny. I mentioned the go back to sleep line. And just, yeah. I'm kind of happy. I kind of like that this episode didn't go with the sort of moral of, you know what, you're right, guys. I could learn to be more humble. After everything I've been through, William, the lab, it's right. I shouldn't be boasting so much. They roll with Odd just being Odd, and this is one of those cases of characterization where I think that is the appropriate decision to make. You could, which is crazy coming from me because I'm a big character growth and narrative person. But now I think this is an aspect of Odd's character that just is who he is, and I love it for that. Sometimes you can do static characterization in that sort of scenario, and I think it works for the episode. I think it's very funny, and I think it's great. Yeah. In terms of the episode as a whole, I honestly I think it's very solid. I think it's very fun. I give it an A. Yeah.
All right.
I'm setting the scene. I give it an A.
Mhm.
Flower,
All right.
do the thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bragging rights. Maybe I'm just trying to think where to start.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A lot of what we said is a lot what I would say. Yeah, Jim's kind of right. Jim is kind of being a jerk to the kids. I will give him that, but like Odd spitting it back and then like getting detention
Yes.
does seem like the kind of thing Jim would do just for being petty, was being disrespectful. No. See, unlike last episode, Odd, like this, they actually do a good job of tying like the real life plot with the main plot because it's better woven together.
Interesting.
I'll,
All right, we're
I'll
good
just
now.
haul off. Oh, are we good
We're
now?
good. Yeah, I don't know how long that's been out.
Good.
Sorry,
From
everybody.
a technical
no.
It must have been when my
combat
headset went out.
standpoint, William has the most disadvantage against Odd purely based on, the dynamic of the weapons
Oh, wait.
against each other.
Wrong chat.
So it makes
Sorry,
sense
keep
that he's capable of dealing with William much more effectively now that he's aware of William's attack styles. Since he doesn't, have to get rather up close and personal with the man.
Yeah.
Okay, counterpoint. So does Yumi.
Yumi's
No,
weapon
Yumi-
is much lower. And
It's a lot more limited. If
much-
she misses twice, like usually she's fucked.
Well, not
Fair.
that, but it's a lot easier to dodge Yumi's fans than the laser arrows because while the laser arrows certainly don't move as fast as bullets, they still move far more quickly than Yumi's fans.
Fair.
Also, the laser
wait,
arrows
wait.
themselves don't make noise while they zoom at you. The fans
That's
do.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The only thing
But
you hear is
also-
when Odd fires.
That's fair.
Nonetheless,
But no.
anyway, like we can gas up Odd
wait,
all
wait,
day.
wait. I do want to point out one more thing. We forgot in Lab Rat, William does the cool thing where he like destroys Yumi's fans. That's really cool. We all forgot about that, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
But go on.
it is. Sorry.
You can take it away. I just want to point that out.
Like, how did he destroy them again?
He catches them out of the air and then like evaporates them into a cloud of smoke. It's really, really fucking sick. But yeah,
That is pretty cool. I have to admit.
yeah.
Like grabbing someone's weapon and then just like crushing it with your fist is so underrated, but it's classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then again, I think Odd was playing a 5D chess game with the bragging rights thing. Where like he's gonna get all the dessert anyway because like Jeremy's because you know what, Odd has to give up his desserts. Here's another thing: Odd gives us his desserts. There was nothing about when Jeremy leaves because he often leaves. There's nothing about him getting Jeremy's desserts if he chooses to give them to Odd.
Jeremy
Yeah.
will be a bro and give them to Ulrich.
Yeah.
That was the longest pause ever.
I know. I was
Well,
I was
I didn't know
scared
we were
there.
out or
Actually, I thought I lost you.
Yeah. So, I think this was a really good episode. Honestly, aside from Jim being a twat, which he usually isn't, but
For
here
10
he was
seconds.
for like 10. Yeah, for 10 seconds. I'm gonna say it again, and I don't care who disagrees. If you can't take what you
No,
what you dish out,
I listen.
don't dish it out.
I agree that both individuals were disrespectful. So
Yeah.
that's all I'll say.
Anyway.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean that's all there is to it, I guess. I mean,
Ranking.
oh yeah. I don't know, A minus, I guess.
All right. Should I jinx it again? Oops. All right, who's next? I think it's hey, Kat, you're next.
Oh, it's me. I'm next. Alright, again, I don't have a lot to say about bragging rights, but I did mention that that this was kind of like interesting on paper, but at the same time about like about Odd learning to be less boastful and and more humbled and stuff, but then I remember like, well, this is season 4 and this is gonna get forgotten and regress in the next episode. And but I did like, yeah. But I did mention that I liked the rare moment where I'd accept defeat and admit who he was at the end, and that Auric was just as competitive as Odd in while begging him not to brag, and that and I liked how it showed that Aura can be as prideful as Odd sometimes, and I liked and it says like on here that another one of my favorites is the callback of Odd's trick of the gymnasium when he fought the spiders, and that's it. That's all of my notes. I think I'd give this one also an A. I thought I thought it was like an
Okay.
interesting what.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people, it's okay if you have a short one. Mine's not going to be long either. I mean,
Yeah.
depending on where you are in the list, I just like I say, I always say go for at least mention your highlights of why you like it or don't like it. Who's next? Colton.
Colton.
Yeah.
You ready, boy?
Yeah, I guess so. Bragging rights. I prefer the French name, which is arachnophobe.
Yeah.
Just say that off the bat. I thought that, yeah, because bragging rights, I don't know, dude. Like you complain about I'm gonna complain about bragging rights, dude.
Okay.
Because
well, bragging rights, I know instantly what that episode is. It's in the name, you know.
You know what? I agree with you, Colton. You're right.
Because for me, bragging rights is the name of a old WWE pay-per-view, and this is just like like this episode just exists to me. Like I can't find anything substantial to talk about it.
Really?
With it.
Really?
I don't.
Even after what we've mentioned, unless you weren't listening.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Yeah, that's for damn sure.
You little
I'm
bitch.
not even gonna argue about that.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's crazy.
Come on, man. Well, okay. Well, if you have to jog your memory, obviously, first of all,
I will say,
the title, bragging rights. You think of Odd having a contest with Oric about not bragging. That's way better than Lab Rat.
Right, but I will say this though. I think Jim giving Odd attention, like both of them just bickering at each other. I just find that it's par for the course. Everyone's an asshole in Koyoko. That's the point of the whole show.
I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You being an idiot to not think it's a fact.
Even the Warriors themselves, even the Warriors themselves are dicks at times.
Everyone is an asshole in this show. Every single person.
You know what? When everyone else is an asshole to you, you got to bring that smoke back.
Yes, you can't just take it. Then you're just gonna get more.
Like I don't.
Yeah, Jim didn't take it. He gave him detention.
Yeah, he fought back.
Well, he's a petty bitch. He's a petty bitch. He started it. So
he should have done it. Yeah. Well,
pettiness was the last episode, so this one is bragging. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a theme going on or whatever that happened?
Do you know what happened? Do you know what happens on Lyoko, Colton?
Everyone fights. I know Ilea and
Sorry, that was pretty funny. I'm sorry.
Wow, really? In
I'm sorry.
Yeah, really. That's all that happens. Everyone just there's a problem going on, and everyone has to go and try and solve it. Except this time, it doesn't involve Xana activating the tower. It involves everyone going to back to the lab in Brazil. Except this time, it's Yumi and Ulrich. So yeah, this episode is important for them, Yumi and Ulrich. I think for them to show off a little bit, especially after the last episode they had. There's just not much to talk about the Lyoko and the replica stuff. I feel like as if that episode 78 already did
it was job a second attempt. It is the same lab though, right? The same forest.
Yes.
Yeah. So because the spiders were in it, so it's a second attempt on taking down that supercomputer. The threat increases with all the spiders coming out, and then I don't know if the possessed scientists were in that one, but there was so many spiders, so it was a bit tougher.
No, we'll get to it when I go.
So you have more spiders to deal with, and they take out Yumi, and Oric leaves Odd to come in after he just defeated William and 3 Hornets that I am really proud of.
Oh, you know what? I want to bring up one more thing. I like that he did the gymnastic move again. Like
Oh,
during
that's
that fight as
true.
well.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
I don't. No one
That
said
was great.
mentioned
That
that.
was great.
That's
Cat
that's,
mentioned that.
Oh, Cat. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
mentioned
just did not. I was
Fair
that
enough. Fair enough.
Totally kind of.
Wow.
But yeah,
What's
that's
the
actually
one
really.
thing from this episode that you remember.
Huh? What's the?
Coming,
I did
coming at
bragging.
Colton for not listening. And that.
I know. Well, hey. I mean, I just don't know how that one slipped out.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Like, come on, don't do that. Crap. No, that's. What was I saying? No, Colton. Yeah, that's a lot of replica stuff and Lyoko stuff with Odd. I mean, it's
Right.
mainly just Odd. So, Odd taking down William, Hornets, and then
He had a point
the
to prove
spiders.
that for being. Yeah, he had a point to prove, I guess.
yeah. I mean, that was all fun stuff to watch. It was fun to see Odd take a win
Well, I
after
bet-
his worst season.
I don't
During
know,
his
dude.
worst
It
season.
kind of blends in for me. It kind of just all blends together for me. Looking at the summary for this, like, why did they keep using the word braggart? Like, I understand that, like, the title was bragging rights, but, like, really?
Is that a slur?
Yeah, no. I hesitated there because that did sound, but
That
no,
is crazy.
a bragger is no one really uses that.
Oh,
That's in the
really?
description. I don't hear a lot of people use that a lot nowadays.
Oh, well,
but-
apparently the people who made this episode think that that's
Well,
a normal
maybe it was
word
different
that
back then.
people in America say.
Technically speaking, it's not the people who made this episode; it's the people who translated this episode.
Could be. I mean, I know it's words used, but yeah, I don't hear that these days.
These days. Well, apparently in 2007 it was all over the place, I guess. I was
Apparently.
too young to experience that
Yeah.
trend or whatever the fuck.
All right, let's move on.
Move on to what exactly?
Well, what was your
On your
ranking again? I'm sorry.
On your
I'm
no,
not
he
having
hasn't
ranked
said.
it yet.
Sorry, I was
Oh,
saying
you
move.
said it.
Let's sorry. Continue on with your share if you have anything else to share.
I don't really. I really don't, dude.
No
Like,
problem.
This episode just exists.
Okay, then
I'm
what
dead
is
serious.
your, what is
Like,
what is your rank
Maybe if
then?
I watched the episode back, maybe I would have a little bit more to say about it. But this episode, like, I don't know. Like,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What now?
what's wrong?
Spaghetti. Nothing. No, I'm good. I just want to hear your rank.
Well, I was worried that
Mhm.
your headset was going to go out.
Yeah,
again.
sorry, I didn't mean to scare you at that time. I was saying because it sounds like you're gonna rank this low.
I mean,
Well, to me, it's mid, so therefore B.
All right. Dylan, do you want to go
Damn it.
next?
am I going
You-
next?
You
No,
want to?
Cam's next.
It's me, but do you want to go next? 'Cause it sounds.
I mean, I don't. I have one thing to say before I give my ranking. I'll just.
okay.
Can you believe
go.
Xana killed all those scientists?
Oh, yeah. That's wait.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about before in the lab rat.
Where else would they have gone other than Xana just straight up killing them?
Yeah, you failed
Or-
me, or I don't need you
Incidentally,
anymore.
possessing them, walking them out into the middle of the forest so they can be mauled to death by a tiger or whatever Xana chose to.
Tiger.
We don't see any corpses either.
I mean, they
which
are in
means-
Brazil.
Xana,
Which
he has
means
no
their
chill.
bodies aren't okay. Well, panther, leopard, whatever's in Brazil. I think it'd be panthers. So clearly Xana didn't kill them in the facility because there aren't corpses anywhere. So he had to have just like walked them all out to get eaten alive by some carnivorous big kitty. But you know, odd-centric episode that sidelines our boy Ulrich. You know, I gotta give it a B plus.
Damn. Oh, okay. Damn.
I'm
Ooh.
kidding. It's an A.
B
Well, I'm
plus.
not the only
Oh,
one.
okay. Yeah.
Like-
Damn, you actually got me. I'm not gonna
Okay, I'm
lie.
like,
You
damn.
A.
you definitely trolled me. I fell for that one. Okay, my turn. Won't be too long
Listen,
at all
the
here.
way you glaze Ulrich, I could believe it.
I mean, I think Ulrich gets some hate he definitely doesn't deserve because the writing of the show kind of bitch slaps him for no reason at times. But I'm no Momo when it comes to William, so I think
we just had Lost at Sea, and then all of a sudden, like in the next couple of episodes, all right.
People say Yumi's a fucking punching bag when Ulrich's getting dogged on by Yumi all the time. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Yumi's tired of getting pushed around. She's going to push everyone else around.
Oh, so she takes it out on her fucking boyfriend? And he is her boyfriend. I don't know.
No, not, apparently not. Apparently not.
Who was it who said that, like, if you get pushed back and then,
Well,
or if you get pushed around, you get pushed back.
All right, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do my share here real quick. Bragging rights. It's definitely not as good as I almost called it Replica again, for fuck's sakes. Lab Rat. I don't know. My mind does not want to. What was that? Sorry, that laugh was. The Lab Rat just doesn't want to stay in my head. My brain does not want to remember it.
It is Replica.
Stop. It has a replica in it. Yes.
We've been reacting to Replica.
Stop it.
Today.
Anyways, have you tried being less bad at this? Just wondering.
Who are you talking to?
Wait, Wazy?
No, he's not talking. What? I can't believe you still do this to this day.
Yep. Like,
no, he's been muted for a while.
You know what he's asking me to.
Hey, hold on. Wait.
Sometimes. But
see, that's
rarely.
Wazy's voice. That's Wazy's.
Hey, J-Man.
See, Wazy's voice has a higher pitch. Dylan's a very monotone, deeper tone.
I'm sorry. It's just so easy to conflate everyone that's a piece of shit to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right. Hey, J-Man, we're
I really feel about you.
We're wrapping up bragging rights right now with my share, and then so
yes, I can go after. Well, if you want, I can go last.
Yeah, because J-Man just arrived, so he can.
I guess. Let me do mine real quick. It won't take long. I was just saying it's better than Lab Rat. No, my God, it's not better than Lab Rat. We get back-to-back episodes of a replica and the specific replica in the forest. That doesn't matter. This is a very fun episode because you get to see a big Odd W after a not so W season 4 of Odd. You gotta love it when it happens. It only happens a couple times. I think his other W happens. I can only think of this one and the one that he does.
Another W is
down to,
of course.
No, God no. I think it's Fight to the Finish where he saves William at the perfect time, but. Bragging rights, the moves that he has against William was just so fun to watch. He definitely gets his revenge from the first time. Well, not when he first got possessed, but what was it? William Returns.
It works the second time.
Yeah. So I don't have a lot too much to say. I just like the lab scenes and the Lyoko scenes. It's the Odd Show, the Magnificent. And the fact that you have Ulrich and Yumi sleeping on the job while the while the skid is getting just shot over and over again, and they're just snoring, and you can see why they're sleeping. The skid is like getting it's just showing them in their sleeping, like zoomed up, and you can see the thing rumbling and taking shots. It's just of course Yumi.
Working hard, Holly, working.
Yeah. And I don't even know if Odd does Odd take out the tarantulas when he gets back, or
no,
never went out.
No.
Bro,
yeah, I think
never went out for dinner that night.
Yeah, I think the tarantulas were left untouched though. But
Oh my god.
And then I was gonna rank the fucking Hornets in this. I hate I hate Hornets.
Oh my god.
They're the most boring, lamest Xana monsters on Lyoko. I can't stand when the fighting scenes. I just get bored having fighting scenes. I don't know. I would prefer the digital C scenes, all scenes over the fighting when it's only Hornets. Luckily, there were some tarantulas. Now, I was gonna rank this a B. Okay, but it has
Hornets in it, so it's a F, right?
Well, I was gonna rank it lower because I forgot that they were in here. I'm like, why did they have to be in here? But I'm not gonna let that ruin it. It's a lot better than I thought after looking back at this. This was a very fun episode. So my B has turned into an A-, ladies and gentlemen. So now I'm gonna pass the torch down to J-Man so we can end this. We still got about 35 minutes till our stream.
Notice how I'm the only one who ranked this a B. Like, this episode's so fucking boring.
Well,
it's
fucking
not boring.
You can't all the odd coming back, like doing all the work. How's that boring? I don't see how that's boring.
Yeah,
and the lab
boring.
scenes.
Dude, like, there's nothing happening here.
Odd is happening. Odd is happening. Spiders are happening. Like.
Episode for fuck's
But there's
sake.
even more spiders.
Fuck that shit. Fuck these fucking spiders.
Okay. Well, you get to
How about
you
instead
get
of 5 fucking spiders, let's introduce 10. Wait, what the fuck?
maybe 20. I think it was like 50, but I think
50?
shit. Yes.
Oh,
crap.
that's gonna help.
Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah, you were the only B in this episode, and who was the only B in last episode?
That was Cat, I think. Am I
I
wrong?
said A.
No, it was Jory.
I
It was
said
Jory. It was
No,
Jory.
that was Jory. My bad.
Yeah, I gave it an A-.
No, you get. Well, I'm saying
Oh, no, last
Colton.
episode.
Colton was the only B in this one, and Jory was the only B in the last one. So
Right.
that happens sometimes. But all right, James, gonna wrap this up. I'm actually surprised that we even have a little over 30 minutes left. We took longer on Lab Rat actually, so that's a surprise.
That was my fault.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, go ahead, J-Man.
I'm not even
Wait,
gonna
why is
be
it
around
your
the bush with
fault?
that one.
No,
I took
we all
a while
got
on Lab Rat,
we had
yeah.
sidetracks, but it's all Lyoko content. It's all good.
Yeah.
Right.
J-Man.
What was J-Man's ranking again? Oh, yeah.
No.
I'm
I'm
giving
trying
it's
to-
not yet.
Hasn't even started yet.
You got mine.
it. It hasn't even started yet.
You got mine,
We
right?
could
It's all
honestly, we have so
going-
much time. We could honestly let J-Man rank both up.
Oh my
Anyway.
god. We're
Well,
not
no,
re-ranking.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
all right, bragging rights. So the thing is with me is that some of you may know, Odd's my favorite character in Code Lyoko. He is the best. He is top tier. No one else is better than them. Yeah, sorry, don't care. This is the only factual opinion to have. Too bad. I'm just playing. Anyway, an episode like this on paper, you would think that I'd be all over this sort of thing because again, it's all about Odd and such. But it's just more silly to me than anything. I feel like they really, really try to hone in a little bit too much how cool Odd is. It's like, it didn't feel natural. It felt like they really tried so hard to make Odd look a lot cooler than he actually is. But he is cool, but it's like, I don't know, man. I think they went a little bit overboard here. It's like, whatchamacallit, like he saves Ulrich and Yumi.
Say that
and, like,
again?
the Lyoko. What?
Oh god.
Say that again?
do you mean?
They went a little what?
No, they went a little overboard. Oh.
Sorry.
I'm trying to do. Oh my god.
But
You gotcha.
great.
Sorry. Go again.
You know what?
Keep
Wait,
going.
see, I'll give you props for that. I can't say anything else. But anyway, no, dude. Yes, they did go a little. You know what? So, but the thing is, it's like, I would love any and all opportunity to showcase Odd's like actual natural abilities, his unique skills, all the things that differentiates him from the regular team. It's just that here, man, it's like hey, we're just gonna dare you to not brag for the whole episode, even though there were times where you clearly did brag and Jeremy and Alita just let it slide, but whatever.
Yeah.
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 Also, one thing I did like in the beginning of the episode, because when you think of Jim as a character, yeah, he's like the teacher. He demands respect and all that kind of stuff. But he was more so treated as a goofball, I felt, for like a large part of this series. It's like there wasn't a lot of times in these episodes where he was treated as a respectable authority figure and such like that. But of course, it's like once Odd like disrespected him in his face and stuff, when it comes to the gym activities and such, he got detention. It's like, oh, all right, so he actually got like a suitable punishment and such. So it's like, yeah, I really do when they do try to treat Jim more so as a teacher rather than like as a friend and such like that. It's like he's not just Jimbo, he's Jim. He's a teacher. It's like you can't like separate one from the other. But when it comes to the rest of this episode,
That is. Go on.
Anyway, yeah. When it comes to the rest of this episode, I did like anytime they go to the real world. When it comes to Lyoko scenes, I love. It's like that's one of the things like I wish they emphasized even more, man. Because I love it when they go visit like these different factories, all around the planet. I'm not sure if this whole area like takes place in Africa or something like that. Because I hear like Xana taking over like it does it?
No, it's
Literally takes place in the
Brazil.
Amazon rainforest.
Brazil, I think.
Amazon. Oh, okay.
You are going to Brazil.
Brazil? Yeah, but it's like no, but the fact that Xana has facilities like this all around the planet, it's like that's just cool, and I really would have liked to see more scenes like this. I think they did a
Send
really
him to
good job.
Detroit.
No, but anyway,
Oh my god.
no, like that's what was really really nice. But Odd beating William in this, it's just like, yeah, I guess that was kind of cool. But it's like Jeremy kind of implied that Odd was like weak in this by saying, "Wait, you defeated William all by yourself? No bragging?" It's like, bro, come on. But it's like, no, it really was nice to see that.
To be fair, none of the Lyoko warriors can beat William by themselves. William's
I'm pretty sure
tough.
Ulrich did once.
Yeah, it's a noteworthy event. It's not an easy thing to do, and Odd did that on top of other stuff. That's why
true.
they're like, whoa.
Yeah,
The thing
Yeah.
is, like outside of Yumi, Odd tends to get devirtualized the most. I feel, which I guess is part of the reason why Jeremy doesn't like take him as seriously in regards to like physical abilities as say like let's say Ulrich and such. But yeah, that's still understandable.
I'd argue Jeremy has a very warped, biased view of his friends because
This is very true.
he values intelligence and maturity above all else, and because Odd's such a goofball, I think Jeremy is very easy. It's easy for Jeremy to underestimate Odd all the time and write him off as a moron. Odd even calls him out on this on a few occasions.
Yeah.
Surprised that this is coming up for this episode specifically, but
It just felt as if like if he showcased like his abilities on the same level as Ulrich, it would have been like a slightly different situation. But then again, it is what it is.
like,
But
I know you weren't here
I
earlier,
feel-
but Odd tends to get underestimated by both out of the show and in show, but he is incredibly capable even outside of this episode. Like, it's not just this episode. He's got a lot of win moments like all over the series.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, anyways, like that's just like besides the point. But when it comes to like the rest of this episode, it's okay. It's fun. It's on the okay to where like okay to like fun territory. Not sure if you can like find a gray area there. It's just one of those things to where it's like I wish Odd showcasing how cool he is wasn't coming from something as silly as a dare. It's like it's just really really silly, man. I wish this came naturally.
I
feel
okay,
like
I know.
that's when
Okay, I feel you. I can feel you though.
It's just a silly way to
I know
like try to show him up
because Oz your favorite.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Oz your favorite character, so you want to see. I mean, he does have natural wins throughout the series though. But I know that they kind of like, oh, we need to really give him a win, and let's do it by by contest and not. I can remember he has also Marabuda. He also saves William in the series finale, so he has some wins throughout. Several wins throughout the series though, but this one he definitely shows what he's got.
I understand that, but the thing is, man, it's like this. It kind of feels like, hey, like the writers were in the writings room saying, "Yo, we need to write an episode showcasing how cool Odd is. All right, let's make him. Let's have him to where it's like, hey, you got to dare him not to brag the entire episode, but in the entire episode, he's literally doing all the work. He's carrying everybody. It's like, come on, man. It's really like a literally goofy to me, which I guess like some of like this whole show, it does tend to have like that goofy like sense of you and such. But overall, it's a fun episode. It's one I may watch from time to time. It's just the fact that if we were gonna get like an episode showcasing how great Odd is as a warrior, it should have been much more natural than this, I'll say. But even then, dude, like the action scenes. Go ahead.
Nah, keep going.
Yeah, but yeah, the action scenes, everything that had to do with the real world, all that kind of stuff. It's like, what was it? The athletic move that Odd did in the gym, coming back in this episode coming back from the earlier in this episode to the last part of the fighting scene when Odd was in the real world and such, at that Xana facility. Like that was really cool. And the fact that Odd is like self-aware that he is a braggart at the end, it's like, yeah, I guess that's pretty amusing. But overall, it's an okay episode, or pretty fun episode. I give it like, I don't know if I give it an A+, because I can definitely say I like what was it, the one with Yumi, like Lost at Sea. I love that episode way more than this. So I'm not sure if I want to give it an A. Yeah, I'll give it a B+. No, it's a B+.
Actually changed my mind too to B+ as well.
Okay. I was gonna say, he said A+ first, so I thought maybe you were gonna say A-, but
no, it's a B. Oh, no. Like the action scenes are way too cool, especially with like Ulrich's. Yeah, I'll give it an A-. I'll say that.
Sorry, Flower.
Okay, I'm gonna go let my dog out and back in. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Wazy, did you want to say anything before I move the the episode? I thought you were gonna say something.
Great timing.
Great.
Hello.
Timing. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
Was that it?
I started saying something.
Oh.
I started
okay.
saying something.
I heard. Yeah, I heard you say nothing for 5 seconds, and you're like, "Great timing."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
All right.
great time, because I started asking a question regarding
Yeah.
the episode.
Okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
I wanted, okay, so something like Code Lyoko Season 4. Well, okay. I was going to ask J-Man first. How
Yeah.
do you feel about that in regards to the episode Hard Luck? Without getting too much into it, obviously, because we're going to be talking about it later. But how do you feel about Hard Luck? Because it's a very similar episode in that regard.
Yeah.
You gotta remind me of the plot
It's-
of Hard Luck. Like, what happened in that?
They
Hard
bet
Luck-
each other.
Yeah, Hard
Go for
Luck is another thing where, essentially the Lyoko Warriors are working against, Odd breaks a mirror or something, or I don't know.
Yeah,
or,
he breaks
but
Ulrich's
basically-
mirror.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh, that's the
and
episode where
entire
all the
premise-
bad stuff starts happening to Odd, and the
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and the,
Yes,
oh, okay.
and then
And
eventually the
Ulrich
others.
has the good
But Ulrich
He's
has that moment at the end of the episode where he basically triumphs over the bad luck and is able to destroy a supercomputer as well. Obviously, don't get too much into it, but yeah.
When it
it's
comes
a
to
big
this-
W for him.
You're talking about how do I feel about the episode in
Because
general?
it's very similar in that regard to bragging rights. Not obviously 1-to-1, but they're very obviously meant to be parallels to each other. And
When it comes,
that can get. Sorry, go ahead.
I was
First
gonna say
answer
when
that.
it comes to the storyline of this, I'm not too crazy about this either per se. It's like, yeah, Odd
Okay.
has like bad luck. They're trying to like, it's taken as a joke at first, you know, trying to mess with them, but then you find out saying, hey, he's really got like a bug in his system when it comes to his Lyoko-ized version, I would say. But it's like,
Excuse me.
it's just silly. It's silly stuff like that. I'm just like not really into when it comes. I felt like it's almost as if where I kind of feel as if the show could be a little bit more mature than that. But if you wanted to
That's
ask
fair.
me which episode I like more than the other, it's probably Hard. No, fuck it. It's bragging rights. No. It's more
That's
so
fair.
out of bias for me. It's bias for me. But even then, it's like
That's odd W or
They're-
W.
yeah. But even
It's
then, dude,
yeah,
it's like, I
because
can't
they're
say
very-
unless go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like I can't say either of these are bad or even boring episodes because again it's like they usually always do a good job when it comes to like the real life like Lyoko scenes and such like that. It's like And even the action scenes, it's like when Odd was like getting messed up and stuff. All of this was still good. It's just that if I was to like, let's say, tune up a random episode of Code Lyoko, this wouldn't be the first one, or wouldn't be one of the first ones I would pick. But it's not a bad episode to watch, I would say.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. The reason that I bring that up is because something that I don't think a lot of people point out about season 4 is that the 4 replica destruction episodes each do a thing of where each Lyoko warrior has a hold on, give me just 1 second. Okay. So each Lyoko warrior has this sort of big moment where they get to show off and save the day for each big replica episode. For each replica destruction episode. For Odd, it's bragging rights. For Ulrich, it's hard luck. For Aelita, she has the moment where she is the one standing all alone against everything else. I believe in. Is it Down to Earth? Yes, it's Down to Earth. That technically isn't a replica destruction episode, but that is the Free William episode. And of course, Yumi gets to share one with Odd in A Space Oddity, but still, it counts. That's just a thing that season 4 does. It likes to give.
So is Jeremy's going to be the mountain replica?
Maybe Jeremy's was honestly, if I had to guess, maybe Yumi's was going to be the mountain replica since she kind of shares one with Odd. One day, throughout these streams, we are going to piece together exactly what the mountain replica episode was, and Sophie is going to want to know our location.
No, one of these days, one of us is going to be randomly sifting through Code Lyoko stuff and be like, what's this script? I've never seen this.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That is not good. It's fun to imagine, but because I do think that it would make sense if Yumi's big moment was in the mountain replica episode. So I'm connecting the dots. I'm connecting the dots. But no, for real. It's just something that season 4 does. Odd has his moment. Ulrich has his moment. Aelita, I would say, has her moment with, again, standing alone against everything at the end with Down to Earth. And Yumi shares one with Odd in A Space Oddity. But yeah, it's a whole thing. So it's just, that's why I made the direct comparison at the very least when it came to bragging rights and hard luck. But yeah, just a thing season 4 does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! All right. So we're gonna put bragging rights. Let me double check. I think it's just 1B again. Yeah. So A minus A.
There were 2 B's.
A minus, B plus. Colton went up. Sorry. J-Man went from B plus to A minus, I think. So.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So now we just want to place it under Lab Rat or under Maiden Voyage. A lot of A's.
Are there more?
Did you want to hear my thoughts on Lab Rat? Because I pretty much remember the basic stuff on that. Unless that would go over time.
If you want to.
I would say
I think
above 71, below 79.
Wait, what? Below?
I think that sounds about right.
79 is the one where I'm ranking. So where?
I don't know why I thought that was funny.
So where it is.
Oh, where I had it in the between 78 and 71.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're almost at our 3-hour limit of the stream, so you can use the next 15 minutes to do that if you want.
I will say it will not change. Wait. I will say it will not change the ranking since we've already talked about it, but you can still talk about it.
Yeah, this episode honestly would have been nearly perfect for me. Like, it would have been an S rank. The thing I'm just not really a fan of was like the whole like plot between like, hey, oh, we're forgetting like it was Yumi's birthday and some shit like that. I'm like, they don't need to do that. It feels like, hey, we just need to come up with another reason for Yumi to be mad at Ulrich. They make up at the end for a sweet moment. It's like, it just felt like one of those episodes where you just needed to have conflict for the sake of conflict. It's like, this didn't really do anything for the relationship like that. It's like, I don't know, I just wasn't really a big fan of that. But everything else in this episode, when it comes to everything else in this episode, it's essentially all awesome. Again, this is where I'm pretty sure where they first started introducing the actual real like Xana facilities in the real world and such. It all looks beautiful, and I love like the new soundtrack when you finally actually when the characters transfer into these worlds. Like, I love hearing the new songs. It's really, really all awesome. It's like the fight with Yumi and William. That was cool until she lost her weapons. Didn't get them back until at the very last minute where she got impaled by William's sword. Anyway, that really sounded wrong now that I think about it. Holy shit. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it was a good episode. It really like showed us a lot of new stuff. You know, the same old good action as you would expect as always. I would say it's A plus. Again, the only thing that brings it down is I just didn't not need, you know, the whole like conflict with Yumi and Yumi and Ulrich here. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like it would have probably been. I feel like that's what it's been sounding like with everyone else's share. That kind of prevented it from being higher.
You weren't here when I went off about how like convoluted that whole fight is. Like how petty. Like, how do the Warriors not like include Ulrich in big birthday plans for Yumi unless Yumi specifically asked them not to test him, which like it just makes it worse.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. It's like, yo, we need some random ass reason. We just need a random ass reason for Yumi to be mad at Ulrich. It's like, and there you go. It's like, it was just so forced, so stupid. But go ahead.
I know.
Who?
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an A plus. I'm essentially finished.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have about if all of our streams are going to be 2 episodes each still, we have 8 more streams left of this series, guys.
oh my god.
Woo!
I have
8
to talk
more.
about Code Lyoko 8 more times.
No, but
I
wait,
have
there's
Evolution.
more. Don't forget Evolution.
Oh wait, I fucking love that show.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that. You son of a bitch.
I'm kidding.
Okay, what did I miss?
I
What
love
did you-
Code Lyoko Evolution.
Yeah, we have. Oh, I was saying we have 8. We have about 8 more streams of this series. If we keep on track with 2 episodes per stream, it looked like we were gonna finish with 40 minutes, and I was gonna be like, hey, let's knock out Dog Day Afternoon, please, because if we had done that today, if that was the scenario, the next stream would be Lack of Goodwill and Distant Memory, and those are bangers. But looks like
I don't remember them
we're not gonna
offhand, but I do recall those being like good.
Lack
on
of
name
Goodwill.
alone.
Yeah, Lack of Goodwill is William versus William, and then
Oh yeah.
and then Distant Memory
Lack
is
of
like
goodwill. Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
I get it now.
Yeah, and then Distant Memory was
Yeah.
kind of like the midpoint, like the mid finale. That's where you have everyone going on vacation. Aelita's alone, and Lyoko sees
That's
quick
right. Oh
France
my god.
Hopper,
I
where
love
it's
that
not.
shit.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
the ending. I love the ending of
Yeah.
that so much.
So those are 2 bangers, and that would have been an amazing stream. But if we'll see what happens. We'll see if Dog Day Afternoon. If that one is, because I'd be so I don't know how long that's gonna take. I hope it doesn't. It shouldn't, but
You'd be
you just never know.
surprised.
You'd be surprised. You never know with us. So,
Yeah.
but we'll
Yeah.
see how it goes. We'll see if we can
Hold on.
knock out 3 maybe. If we need to extend it 30 minutes, I'm fine with that. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Isn't Dog
Well-
Day Afternoon a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book?
I
Yes.
don't know. It sounds
That's
familiar.
Dog
Yeah, I
Days,
know it's
not
Dog
Day
Days, but
Afternoon.
like,
Yeah,
Dog
yeah.
I don't like
days
that.
are
I don't like that.
over.
I don't like that series. honestly.
You don't like this series? What's the matter with
No,
you?
because I hate book series where it's just the main character getting shit on every fucking time. And also,
Oh, no.
Totally up. It was
No,
all the main
wait.
characters getting shit on.
Wait.
yeah, but not
no,
all
no,
the
no.
time.
Diary
guess
Kid
not.
is about Greg being a piece of shit to everybody and him getting comeuppance for that. Not
Everyone's an asshole.
No, Roderick's an
He
asshole.
doesn't always deserve it. No, he doesn't always. Sometimes a lot of it comes to him
Okay,
first,
some-
but then of course, like he's the making of that environment, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
no, Roderick's an asshole.
fair.
The end.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
Well, except for my Glorious King movie, Roderick. He is amazing, but
yeah, it
I
is
can't believe they're
different.
still making fucking movies. I don't
No,
know
they're
shit.
not.
You know,
They're not.
well, you know
they're
what?
not-
No, they have the animated
They-
movies. They do
still
that.
You know what?
making
We
Diary
actually,
of a Wimpy
when I was
There was-
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
Hold on.
about
There
that.
was a
When I was
reboot,
teaching-
but
at a middle school that I will not mention, we actually had the author come in when I was substituting that day.
Oh,
Jeff
that's
Kinney?
crazy.
That's
And
cool.
because
Nice.
apparently
That's
a lot
cool.
of my kids are like fans of that book series.
did you
So-
say? It's like I have.
So what I did in private was I went up to him and I'm like, "Hey, I have a question." And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "How do you feel about the memes about your series?" And he's like, that does not narrow it down." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, true." So I said, "Well, all the memes
You
about
have
like
any
about
idea?
Greg being depicted as like a psychopath." like it's being like this conniving manipulator psychopath, like not a good person. He's like, "Oh yeah, those are funny," and that was it.
I hate how like true that
Hold
is.
on. Hold on.
So he is aware of them, as far as I know.
Yeah, I would assume that
Okay, go on.
any Arthur would be.
No, I think Arthur would kick his ass.
Oh my god.
I agree.
Yeah,
No. Jeff Kinney. Oh my god. Greg Heffley. Base Greg Heffley beats Arthur, but
base.
Greg Heffley. Yes, base form Greg
This asshole has
Heffley.
forms.
Oh my
Are you
god.
glitching?
Sorry, Greg Heffley. Greg Heffley beats base form Arthur. However, what's it? If Greg Heffley has touched Arthur's stuff, then Arthur
I had a feeling you were
shifts
gonna roll back to
into
that.
his second form and is then able to beat Greg Heffley.
All of those
Because
memes
he has to
about
punch.
him punching
Yeah,
DW. Which, by the way,
Yeah,
first of all, I love those memes. And second of all, she fucking deserved it.
she did deserve it, but
I
Yeah.
don't blame you.
That another case of character getting shit for no fucking reason because
Hey, who are you talking
content
about?
has to
Exactly.
happen.
Wait. Boss has a point. The cheese touch no diffs with prep time. They are absolutely
Okay,
right.
The cheese
So
touch
damn.
is not gonna help when Arthur's coming at you, literally at the speed of an animal, and he uppercuts you.
We interrupt this Code Lyoko stream to bring you tier list.
I do it. I do
to
it.
bring you Death
Arthur
Battle.
Battle.
Arthur Reed versus Greg whatever.
Heffley, bro.
I didn't know that they were doing animated movies. That actually looks
Yeah,
really
that
cool.
was a while
Hey,
ago.
No, I think they started doing that. I think
Oh,
like
wait, that one?
possibly 2021,
Back-
like early 2020s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
I thought that for some reason I thought they rebooted the live action ones. Didn't they not?
They did,
They
and
did. They did.
you know, people forgot
Yeah,
about
they
it
weren't good.
because
Yeah,
what was
that
it? The
wasn't
Long
good.
Haul.
They
It was
replaced
good.
everybody.
Gives
The
a
long
shit.
haul.
Okay, I was just curious.
We don't
That's what it was
speak to that.
called.
Yeah, the
We don't
Long
speak-
Haul. Yeah, Diary
Yeah,
of
because
the Long
wasn't
Haul.
that a book title?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Okay. I heard. It looked like I didn't know. I just like whatever happens with it. But
I really
I do
hope
like
there's
the
Yeah.
the animated ones look cool though. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
Rachel-
lie.
I hope there's one book where
I've
it's
heard
just
they're
Diary
mad.
of I Don't Give a Shit. The series.
Because I gotta love
Yeah.
animation.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I guess we're done then.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah,
next.
we are.
Yep.
Whoa!
Next. What?
I do have one more thing. I
Okay,
made a
go for
meme
it.
while we were.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Of course.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
I already
yeah.
posted it. Yeah, I already posted it,
Oh.
but here you go. Well, I
let
didn't
me
post
see.
it in here, but I posted
Oh,
it
okay.
privately. Sound on.
Here, let me get rid of this off the stream.
No, don't say anything. Let Cam watch it. Don't say anything. Let Cam watch it.
Never gets old.
I love so hard I choked.
Who is that though? That scream.
It's Tom. It's Tom.
It's
Tom and
Tom
Jerry.
from Tom and Jerry.
What?
Someone don't do.
Hold on, let me hear it again. Okay.
How do you not recognize? Wait a minute.
I did
How do
it.
you
I
not
couldn't.
recognize that?
I couldn't
Fucking
recognize
Tom
it
and
at
Jerry.
first. Okay, I hear it now, but I didn't. I didn't.
It's been around and continues to be around since before we were born and after other kids would be born.
Calm down,
How do you
Jory.
not know
Calm
that?
down, Jory. I didn't
either.
like. I could hear it now after I've been told, but I didn't catch it right at first. I'm sorry.
That's ingrained in my fucking soul.
Well, I guess you watched it more than me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry's the shit.
Yeah, I did.
It is. Yeah, it's an iconic classic. But I appreciate
Tom and
that.
Jerry episodes aside.
I appreciate this meme though because it's just the way he falls. It's just so funny looking.
Yeah, he just
Because
like,
I think
oh,
it was
fuck.
Cat that
Oh.
posted the
I'm sorry, that was even more funny because it's just the screen. Wazy made it. Wazy made it.
No, it's the way
Guys are
William Fell
specifically
edited.
talking about, and then I finally watched.
No,
No,
it's
that's
just
literally how
he posted.
yeah. This is
No,
literally how he.
it's the way William Fell edited.
No, it's the way.
No, that's how he
It's
falls in
literally.
the episode.
That's how he
Yeah.
falls in the show.
I shared it.
It's so fake.
That's why I shared it because it looks so funny though. It's just all of a sudden
Yeah.
he's like, and he's still falling.
No,
He's
You should
still
have put
falling.
Sonic the Werehog
Sonic 06 fall.
scream in there.
Yeah.
You should have put the Werehog scream in there, yo.
Oh my god, you're right.
I don't know what that would sound like.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Oh no! Yes, actually, that might work
Give me a
more
sec.
with William.
Give me a sec.
I mean, the Tom one's still
that sound
It's
effect.
funny.
the
it's
Tom one's
so
still
funny.
funny, but the Werehog might fit
Oh
more
no,
with
Tom and Jerry
William.
memes are classic.
Almost said Will.I.am.
Hold
Like,
on.
we can't play this video on stream, but I'm gonna.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
link
do-
to my favorite one.
I do have the werehog scream. Give me a sec.
Isn't there a Tom yell where he's like, "Yahoo!"
That's
That's
That
goofy.
is goofy.
That's goofy.
I did consider doing that.
No,
I did consider doing that, but
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I used
watch
Tom, but I
this
do
after
wanna do
stream, because there
werehog.
are a lot of there's a couple slurs in here, but it's really
what?
funny.
damn, that's crazy to leave out of context.
Well, it's because it's like you'll
cussing,
understand when you
cuss
see it.
words, or
Yeah,
are we talk? Yeah.
Well, it's like stuff that we can't say if you catch my drift.
Okay.
Damn, that's
Oh, I get it.
crazy,
We're not
bro.
Australian.
Yeah, that's definitely what I meant.
Oh
but
my
it's
God.
funny. It's funny. Markiplier reviewed it. It's funny.
Okay, here we go.
Boss
I'm
Boss
making the
went from-
werehog version, but Cam, close the screen.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh wait, like you want me to
So
end the
long,
stream?
Farewell.
Okay.
Wait, can I sing that? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you want to
Who's
see,
gonna sing you? They're dead.
if you want to see what he's going to share, he can put it in the main chat of the server if you're in it.
Yeah, sure.
But
I'll
I will,
do that.
I will, yeah, I will end the stream. I don't know when we'll be back. Usually it's every other week, but it depends. So I'll let y'all know.
Mhm.
Next one will be fun.
Woo.
Thanks for joining, everybody. It was actually a lot of fun again. These streams
Bye.
were banger,
So
banger.
long.